Hello, everybody. Today is February 18th, 2023, and this is Heal, Teach, Love. My name is Deb Purcell. This is my husband, Rick, and we are healers. We became healers about 6 or 7 years ago when my husband's energy merged with Creator's. After that, I started receiving downloads. Rick has the healing energy. I just received the downloads themselves that I see inside your body as it's being healed. So that's why I do all the speaking. Rick is very shy. He's kind of introverted. So he doesn't do a lot of talking, but he actually has the energy from Creator. So we started doing this, and we've been taught by the angels, the Archangels, and Creator on how to do this healing. And we started working with Philip Barrow about 4 years ago. This is our 4th year doing this together. And I'll let Philip start telling you about himself.
I think it's a really good team.
Yeah, we make a really great team. But we're very fortunate to work with Philip, and he's in the UK. So
thank you, Deb. That was good. I started healing when I was 5-year-old. Sometimes I say 4, I'm not sure, 4 or 5. Started doing body work at 12, and your journey just carries on and on and on. Every week it can be quite amazing. This week I didn't have me amazing new light bed, but I had healing off a medium, and she could see one of my past lives where they used to lock me in a concrete bed, a cave bed, and that was on my Atlantean, because I remember that. I used to like get repaired for 50 years so I could live thousands of years old. You learn everything. Like tomorrow I'm going to someone's house to get rid of some demon attacks on an old woman. So it's all enjoyable. Last week I think we did 3 dark work jobs, and I got clawed at one point. So you just got to do it with no fear. Just go with it. I've never had fear. So I'll be to you then, Deb.
And we have Lily, who is our admin, who is the one that will let you know when it's your turn. We're glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're glad all of you are here today.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
So we're ready to go.
Okay, then the first one is Lena. Yeah, she's asking for to unblock her throat chakra.
Yeah, Lena contacted me because she wants to be able to speak light language, and she understands that we are able to release all her blockages for that. And I've done it before. I've activated people for light language before.
And another one. Sorry, Deb. You can carry on.
We have 12 ancestors around us, Rick and I. They're from the start. They're star people. They're Native Americans, Mayans, and so they also help us in our journey, this journey. And they're very interested in you, Lena.
Yeah, can I just say something that I've just got channeled?
Yes.
Yeah. To be able to speak light language, the best way is to try and channel your higher chakras, because your higher chakras are your galactic chakras, and the galactic chakras are the light language. So something like 22, the 22nd chakra, or even 36. 36 is more in the galactic. So I've just been told that. So if you do spiritual work, it might be worth looking at higher chakras, bringing higher vibrations, and connect in the higher chakras. But we'll see if we can unblock, because that's what I'll be bringing in now. I'll be bringing the higher chakra, but you can do this anytime.
Thank you.
Have you been told that you have that you're Syrian?
No.
That's where we're from.
Wow.
I can see you with a crown. You're also from the same star group that we're from. So that's why the ancestors were saying that they were all perking up, saying, wow. This should come naturally from you. The blockage is only from some kind of fear that you have, that you can't do it.
Oh.
It's part of your soul. Just take some deep breaths. That's your language. It should come naturally for you. You're getting a download. Can you feel it? Right through your third eye. It's glowing.
No.
Do you feel anything around your third eye?
No.
Relax. Start saying you can.
I can.
Yes, you can.
Speak language.
Have you had the lollipop?
No.
Good.
Do I have a block? Because I can't feel anything.
What I'm getting, you've got you've got the, you can do it all. You can do it. You've got some trauma as a child.
Yeah.
You need to release.
Yeah, I don't know how to release it though. I don't know how.
You go back in that time. You can do it now. You don't have to tell the journey. Go back to the childhood trauma. That was time well. Go back to the childhood trauma. Connect to that childhood. You're there now. Tell your younger self that you're going to be okay. You're fine. What's happening now is just an experience. Forgive anyone or any being that's done you wrong. Forgive them. Send them love. Let them go. Forgive yourself to holding that energy. So you're now with your younger self. You're giving yourself an hug and you're repairing your soul fragment that you damaged. You're coaching it back to your old soul. Your old soul. It might be a bit emotional. It's probably the wrong place to do it, but you might as well get it out of the way. Clear it. Send any negativity to source.
I thought I let go of that trauma.
It's not easy. It's bringing back it's repairing the soul fragment. That's the big job. You can clear everything, but you've got to coax that soul fragment. You've got to bring it back. It's stuck in your timeline, basically.
I need help to shift it. I can't shift it.
Everybody here is here for the right reason. So everybody here is sending you love. We're working with you.
Thank you.
Just tell your younger self you're going to be fine. Everything will pass. Bring back that soul fragment. Give your soul fragment a big hug.
Do you have a relationship with Jesus? Because he's standing next to you. He's got his arms on your shoulders. I don't know whether you talk to him because he's with you now and he's saying, it's okay, you can let go. It's okay. Just let go. You don't have to hold it anymore. You can let it go. Just
Give yourself a hold in it. We've got a video on YouTube, me and Deb. It's on both of our channels. And it's a releasing one. And Deb, you can send it by email, can you?
Yeah.
You know which one?
Yes.
It clears everything. It's one that Sophie did. So when you're a child, anyone who's ever hurt you, forgive them. Send them love. Let them go on their way.
You can
Clear that negativity because it's not doing you any good.
You can do it.
Just let it go. I'm sending you platinum ray, Christ conscious energy to support you, give you the power. I'm bringing in your 36th chakra. This is like crystal gold. It should soothe and also central soul.
Well, I'm feeling all that energy coming right through my hands and through my fingertips.
Is it helping you to release?
Yeah.
Good.
I can feel that energy coming through my hands.
It's time to let it go.
This is your 36th chakra. To be able to take that just shows you are starseed. Yes, yeah, what Deb mentioned. So you're already quite high vibrational. You just don't know that.
My hands are tingling.
Good. Excellent.
My heart feels lighter.
That's it. Good.
Yeah. Oh. I feel much lighter. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Gratitude.
Welcome. Have you got neck pain? Did you have neck pain as well?
Did you
Have
have
you been having neck pain recently?
No, I've got some the nodules. They're sort of a little bit larger than they should be.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm not sure if that was part of that was blocking me coming through with the light language. Because I know the light language is codes of the universe. It's not actually a language as such. It's code.
It's the language of your soul. That is your language. It's the language of your soul. To understand that light language is your personal language of your soul. So,
Lena, what I'd do is go have a walk in a woodland where trees are, and just speak light language. Make it up. You don't have to speak. Just make whatever comes out.
Start humming. Go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And just let it come out. It comes out naturally. It comes from your soul. It will. And the first time I started doing it, I had done it a long time ago. And when it came out the second time, I started crying. It's very emotional. It's very true to you. it's going to sound like Native American because that's where your soul is. There you go. Anaika ita usa ai sonana ita sanayata. There you go.
Amazing.
Oh wow, where did that come from? Oh wow. Oh, thank you so much.
It
You're
came
welcome.
from the ancestors and from our ancestors.
So I'm from Syria.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Serious. Oh wow.
You're from our family, our soul family.
Oh well, we are all one, aren't we?
Yes.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Well,
for
what
for
you're
bringing in
showing,
the third chakra. Thank you.
what it's
for
showing
helping me
there,
release.
yeah, what it's showing is just a little bit of blockage. You release it, and it all comes out.
Wow.
And it came from your soul. It just came right out.
Yeah. Thank you. Gratitude.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh, God bless you all. Thank you for the good work you're doing. And oh my goodness, for sharing this gift you all have with us all. Thank you so much. Much gratitude. Thank you.
Do you want a card? Philip does.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Just say stop.
Stop.
Right, you've got miracles.
Oh,
Miracles, basically. You may feel you need a miracle. Let God show you the path, resolve the situation, and retreat. I think you just need a break, don't you? You need a break from your journeys to slow down to recoup your energy. I think that what that's basically saying, you've just got rid of something you've had so long.
yeah.
You just need to relax a bit more, you know. It's a bit like you just had surgery on your soul, if you get what I mean. You just shifted something that's been there so long. Yeah.
I just feel like there's part of the heart that's just opened up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was powerful. That
You'll
was
have
amazing.
to catch the replay, Lena. See yourself in action. Catch the replay.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
this will be on YouTube.
Amazing. Thank you. Will you be posting this so we can all replay?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
In a few weeks, it'll be on. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't express my gratitude to you all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow, to how I was when I sat here before and now, I just feel my heart has opened up. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
I don't know what that means, but
And you will eventually. The more you speak it, and then you'll start understanding what your message is too.
okay.
What do you think? What do you think it meant?
Thank you.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
did actually. It did.
Yeah.
As a child, I used to speak light language to reply to people, and they all thought I had brain damage. I was about four or five. My first language was light language before I could speak
but that was
English.
immediate. That was immediate. Didn't even have to. It just happened. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
What happened to your light? We lost you.
No,
There we go.
Yeah. Do you feel anything? Because with the throat nodules here, is there anything going on here?
It seems like they're cysts.
Polyps?
They're like cysts. They're not nodules. They're cysts, and I'm dissolving. Can you feel them going away?
No. Do I need surgery here?
No.
Okay. I find I have a lot of dry cough, and it's normally when I'm during stress. It flares it up more.
Yeah, what you need to do grounding. You need to go in that field and do light language, and that'll ground you.
Yeah.
You know, woodlands. Go into woodlands. Speak your light language, and that might clear it in itself. These blockages might be linked to these things might be linked to your blockage, basically.
Yeah.
And they're manifesting into a physical.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Don't go
Oh,
into stress. Stress doesn't help anybody. It doesn't change anything.
no.
Just do some breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. When you feel like you're getting anxiety or stress, go and do a little meditation and do the breathing, because nobody needs stress. There's nothing that's solved by that.
No.
Uh,
No.
But your blockage would be stressful in itself, to be honest. You've been stressed all your life.
Yeah.
So
I think
that could be turning physical.
the childhood trauma has been with me since I was 5, and so to be able to release that, I've tried on my own, but this evening has been so powerful. I felt that energy within my heart open up, and I felt my hands were tingly. I just felt the energy. It was just wow. I just felt it coming out my hands. It was just wow. It's just wow is all I could say. It's surreal. It's happened. I believe in you all. I believe in you, and I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You are all amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm getting messages from the spirit world that you are here to help humanity, and this so beautiful how you are helping us all. Amazing. Thank you all so thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you. We're honored to be able to do this. We really are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Lily?
Okay, the next one is Victoria and Bobby.
I was just going to say, Deb, my screen was all weird then, so I'm getting attacked now. My tech's getting attacked. So Shungite is really good to get stop it, and you might notice as soon as I did that, it cleared. Yeah. So
Yes.
I brought this along tonight.
We don't. We need shungite.
Shungite, that's it. And it's a pyramid. It's
Yeah,
pretty
we
good.
definitely need
But
shungite.
if you saw me do that, it completely went. Hi, Victoria.
Hello, Phil, Deb, and Rick, and everyone else.
So
Bye.
It's funny you say that because I have like 3 of these here, and it doesn't work when I'm high vibing. It still breaks.
we're not talking about frying the computer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's totally different.
Okay. Yeah, we've been getting our poor Bobby, he definitely needs it.
Okay, so we need to scan Bobby.
Yeah,
Okay.
both of us, but take care of him first.
Has he been doing anything with his tongue?
Yep,
Mm.
always. Because his tongue, he lost his teeth there to support his tongue. So he's always licking. His tongue always gets dry because it keeps coming out, keeps dropping onto the side. And then he gets these throat problems and, fluid problem, and also get choke here and there, I try to heal him every day, and he gets comfort and, some relief.
It looks like they have a fish hook in his tongue. Is he crying about it?
Yes. That's why he's being dragged into my room often. It seems like they're pulling him in. He usually stays with me and won't leave my side. But these last while, he just keeps disappearing and keeps, going into my room. Maybe they're pulling him because he is small anyways.
Who's that?
No one knows. I've done it.
Okay.
Victoria,
Mhm.
I'm checking if it's you or Bobby. I got a slight stiffness on his foot as well. He had something in there which we took out. I think you had a trickster around you. I think you've had a trickster being around you, because I've been following it in Yo. Does that make any sense?
A trickster being.
Yeah. There's something in his foot. I've got rid of that.
I know he sometimes like his paw. The thing is, when I walk him outside, I usually walk him in the afternoon between, 3 to 5, the witching hour, so to say. And he will always see things outside, and he will make pauses and change direction. So I don't know where these tricksters are coming from, whether they're, from the collective psychic shadows, or whether it's, outside my home, or even what my family brings in. And they seem to always somehow, when someone comes home, something always seems to happen. Bobby's always barking. So I don't know if they're linked. But
Yeah, It was like it looked like a fox actually. There was something on his foot. We've cleared it. The team's cleared it. So does he have a problem with his paw?
The
Oh,
right
my God.
paw, depending on which paw, but there's an injury on his right paw.
Yeah.
And it's kind of slightly, he had this for a long time, slightly kind of a little twisted. It's, like he's a little, it's more like, normal paws like this, but his is like that, a little bit twist, like turned in. And that, it could be from the other dogs, that the bigger dogs and the other dogs that were, putting force on him when last year, he got attacked, a few times.
Okay. Well, I've shifted it because it's in the pain's in my foot, so he should have done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor baby.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get anything, Deb?
Just the hook in the tongue.
Oh,
It was pretty bad.
It is bad. He's crying and he's shaking. And that I would heal him and he will get better, and then it will come back. So I'm not really sure where they're coming from and why the house is not secure, even though I will put a dome in it and everything like that in all dimensions. If you got it from outside, I can understand that too. But I can't not walk him.
yeah. Whatever was affecting, my team shifted it, unless it's something else. Yeah. I don't think it's from your mum's portal.
So it came from outside then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How am I going to protect him from outside? I mean, I put a dome out there. I'm only walking local.
Put a dome round it.
I do.
Okay.
I even put a shield on him too. But yet he still get attacked.
Let me have a think about that one.
It's coming from my neighborhood then, this trickster.
Yeah.
It's
It's probably targeting you.
It must be, I know who, because it's not a who, but it, or whatever it is. I picked up this black darker being I was in the house when I picked it up, and I saw it with my mind's eye very clearly last year at a certain house hiding behind some garage. And so it should be that particular one, because there's
it's gone. We've shifted it. We've shifted that, whatever was in your house.
it was the same one that you mentioned last year.
Right.
Remember you told me there was a dark being around my house? It's the same one.
That far.
Oh yeah, but it's the same one, because when I'm looking into the neighborhood doing my scan, I don't see any other one but that one. But that house, there are people who use witchcraft there.
Right.
And it probably because Bobby walked by there before a lot. So that thing may have followed me. I don't know if it's intentional, but
Might be attracted by it. See how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Till next time.
So you're saying that that thing is attacking Bobby for no particular reason, just for the sake of it?
Normally they attract if you're very powerful, they attract the beings around you, your family and your pets, just to get you.
Because I don't.
You know that anyway.
Oh yeah, I know that. I don't feel that they're doing anything towards me directly.
Well, you're too powerful, so they're going for what they can get. So then you go into your fear. Don't go into fear, or go into your power.
I think from now on, when I walk baby outside, I literally have to stand blazing this way.
Ask your guides to help you, protect you.
That's the one thing I don't do. I don't ask them to come with me when I walk.
There you
go. Oh, thank you for the solution. I don't think about these kind of things. Yeah.
Bobby a card?
Sure. Can I get a scan too later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Now, please.
Now, that's a new word. Yeah. Manifestation and meditation.
I've been doing that.
Yeah. Your plans may change, but you will see peace and happiness on your journey. That's manifestation. Meditation. And if your mind is fuzzy, let it go. Because you're overthinking about the Bobby thing. Just let it go. Just let it go. Because you are lowering your vibration by doing that. Yeah.
I was getting more into the more going back into the flow state this last while, to writing poetry and everything. So
That's good. That's
vibration
excellent.
was increasing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do Victoria.
Yeah, let's scan you now. I see something in her lower back. Is that an implant?
I'm actually getting your energies are good, to be honest. You got good energies.
She's got a little black circle thing in her above her root chakra.
Well, my hands are also down there too. I'm in a certain mudra position right now. So
You don't feel that round black thing in your back?
not really. Not when my energy is good. It's kind of, even if they put something in, doesn't really feel like anything.
You know, I was just told, Victoria, try doing the mantra ums for each chakra to tune your chakras. So I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah, I've been balancing my chakras daily. So what is that round thing supposed to do there?
I don't think that's connected very well. I think you've just had that this week, last few days.
No wonder it doesn't seem to do anything.
I don't think it's connected yet. I think you just put it in.
Lately, they've been sloppy, haven't they?
Well,
It's good for us.
it's good that we caught it.
Yeah.
I'll let Bob eat it. My chipmunk. My being that eats them plants. Okay.
She got one in her left foot too.
Let me just try that.
So I got track on the other left foot too.
Yeah, I don't think they're hooked up.
It doesn't have pain.
She's got something here too. Really, really tiny.
As if I'm going outside.
I see where I can see where they put it in. You were sitting in a restaurant, really crowded one.
Indian restaurant?
I don't know what kind of restaurant. You were just sitting in a restaurant. Were you at a table with a lot of people?
Chinese restaurant? The one we're going to in like 1 hour? Uh-oh. Okay.
No, just don't go in fear. Don't go in fear.
Don't go into fear.
No, I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked because we're going back to that same restaurant.
They weren't. They were dormant, so they hadn't finished the job. They're gone now.
So if I
Don't worry
go,
about it.
yeah, it's just funny.
Mm.
I told my sister I have healing session for Bobby, and I won't be able to do lunch early, but we can do it later after this. And we're going back to the same restaurant. I hope it's not that they followed me or they're not going to be there. It's just too interesting.
Well, you were with a lot of people. Were you with a lot of people this week or last week or?
Well, I won't know if it's a lot of people at my table, but I think it could be the other people, who had it, who carried, it's just a lot of people. And a lot of Asians in that area, they go to casinos and they bring in a lot of these energies. And I somehow link casinos to that. Even my dad goes. He went back to it. He quit. He stopped going for about 3 years after my mom died, and now he's hooked again. Just probably, they're doing the energies.
I have no idea.
They don't want me to live well. Let's put it that way. Because whenever my dad goes to casino and he gets all grumpy and stuff like that, I'm the one he lashes out at.
You want a card?
Sure.
This time, say stop. I'm giving you what? Do you want one or two?
Two. I'm
There
greedy.
you go. Same ones. I shuffled them.
So I should tell Bobby to meditate.
No, I think the first cards were for you because you said it, and you just got them again. So
I've been doing that. I've been doing my manifestation intentions every day, along with my chakra balancing. So things are moving ahead, and I got some guidance about it. They're telling me that I'm going into the flow of instant manifestation, and there's going into what I'm supposed to do here, which are so many things. I still don't really know what they're referring to because it's one goal at a time, right? One thing at a time. But but you told me to do that. You told me to go for the manifest a hard thing. So I got it all down, all 5 of them. They're not easy.
yeah, Victoria, I think we need to move on, or I'll be here till midnight.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one, Lena. Lina needs healing on energies coming to her and to her head.
I
Where's-
need,
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
okay. So you're feeling the energies in your home?
Yes, and following me, and particularly on my head. Like I keep every time I like something always draws me to look at a word, and it always has AI in it. But I woke up this morning and my head was just like I feel so much pressure on my head and dizziness.
You've got implants, honey. It has nothing to do with what's in your house.
Deb, I shifted about, how many did I shift last week?
What?
I
There-
shifted a load of implants last week.
Yeah, and I feel like there are, because it has never gone away, this head pressure. Maybe in my ears.
See something in her head. I don't feel anything in your house. I'm actually getting a headache from it.
I think, Nina, I think they've got the keys to get inside, if you get what I mean. They've got it's like a code to getting through your field and everything. To actually come back instantly, it's not going to be easy.
She's got something in the back of her neck too.
Was there any change?
A little bit, but my friend had also told me that I might have, which is kind of separate, maybe a contract with my higher self to positively polarize negative energies. And maybe that's why some of them are coming as well. Because I had a friend come over the other day and I was feeling okay. And as soon as he came in, like it started again. But this head pressure never really goes away all the way.
How long have you had this head pressure?
A couple weeks.
So if you've only had it a couple of weeks, before that you didn't have it.
No.
And who's this friend? It was since that person came into your.
Well, since I moved into my new apartment, because a lot of stuff has happened. There were negative portals in here, and I think they've been closed now. But ever since I moved in, like the third day I was here, it all started, and I hadn't seen that friend yet.
And that friend came in, and ever since then?
No, I mean, like I felt fine, and then my friend said there were fallen angels on him that were wanting to be positively polarized, but I don't know. And she took care of that, but it feels separate from that. It feels like
There are no fallen angels. Angels never fall. Okay, that's a total lie. I hate when people say that. Angels fall.
But something keeps always wanting me to look at AI. It's like something's telling me it's that, like constantly. I'm seeing it constantly, hearing it constantly.
So that the place that you live, it's an apartment complex.
Mm-hmm. And I actually transferred apartments. So I was living in this complex and I just transferred to another apartment. And like the third day after I was here, I hadn't been around anybody.
So you had no problem in your old apartment?
No, I mean, I had other energies that I think were taken care of, but it never like this head pressure.
Nina, I can actually see something in your right eye, by the way, like an entity. It's an entity when you attached to yourself.
Is it her right eye or her left eye?
It depends. Right for me.
So it's her left eye. Yeah, because I can agree with you there. There's something going on.
Yeah, there's something going in your eyes. If you enlarge your eyes should be perfect. You compare one and the other one, they won't be the same. There'll be like a black image across it, which means that something is feeding on your soul, so you're probably worn out. I thought I shifted it last week, so obviously not. Or it's come back, or it's another one.
What state do you live in?
Indiana.
I'm wondering if there's something going on underneath that property, or something happened under that property.
I kind of have felt that too. Like maybe I think that I have been told that maybe the person that lived in this apartment before me dabbled into some dark things too.
I'm not feeling it.
I am getting. I wouldn't say. I'd say demonic. It's demons. This is demons messing you about.
I don't think it's just your apartment. I think it may be the underneath, or maybe on the land. I don't think it's just your apartment.
Definitely could be, yeah.
Because I don't feel, and they could be hiding. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel anything in there right now. But that doesn't mean that's not happening. Do you want to do a Google Earth, Rick? Phil?
What? No, you can do it if you want. Nina, I'm just turning on mute. I'm just going. If you feel any different with what I'm going to speak, because I'm going to see angelic tongue, which is very unusual. But I'm putting it on mute because I don't want to broadcast it, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
Can you give me the cross streets? I don't want to put your address in here.
96th and Gray Road,
In what city?
Carmel.
Indiana. Okay.
Did you feel any difference then, Nina?
To tell you the truth, like when I start talking about it and when you're doing it, it just gets more and more and more intense.
Right. What I'm getting it where you live and a dark aspect. It's triggered a dark aspect of you. Yeah, it's all linked. The implants, it's like they've drawn to you for what your aspect was, if you get what I mean. Yeah, but you're very powerful anyway. Oh, so it gets worse the more work we do on it. That's interesting. How long have you been getting work done on this? I know you said you've had this few weeks. I'd say you've had other people to try and help you.
Yeah. Probably since like the 4th or 5th day after I was here. So let's see. So I moved in here on February 1st. So it started happening, I think, on like the 3rd. So it's been since then.
It's a burial ground.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where?
I don't know. I'm just feeling burial ground all over the place.
I see a park. Is that a park?
It's it's actually further from that. See where that says North Haven of Carmel? That's where I'm on the left there.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's actually triggering your shadow self. And it's whatever's here.
are you here?
Are you pointing to something?
Right here.
I can't see. Hold on. My screen.
Right here. Can you see my arrow?
I'm actually I'm close to the water, like facing the water, that building that's facing the water on the opposite, like further
Yeah.
to the left,
Here?
to the right.
Here?
Yeah. No, to the right in the middle.
Here?
Right over to the left a little bit.
Here?
Yeah, right in there.
Right where it's saying. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where the red marks are. There's something going on here.
There's a lot, isn't there?
Oh God, my head hurts. Of course,
Yeah.
of course she's near the water, Phil.
Yeah.
One day the police tactical team came and were looking for something in there. So I don't know if something else happened around there too.
Where? In the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not feeling anything. I was feeling something over here.
I used to live kind of over in that area.
Well, the problem is, I think that's where they're hiding right now. That's the message I'm getting. It's not saying that they don't. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of negative energies, but that's everywhere.
Yeah, it's really, really intense now in my head.
Yeah. Getting information. There's an underground tunnel system here. Are there basements like underground where there's utilities? There's some kind of storage rooms
We have storage rooms, but nothing, not that I know of.
underneath. Are they in the basement of the building?
No,
Is there a basement, or are these built on the ground floor?
they're on ground floor.
These are newer, right?
I think they're probably about 15 years old,
Yeah, they're new.
or yeah, somewhere like.
This tunnel system's really old.
There's a cement plant. There's 2 cement plants, and there's an office building to the left over there. They may have underground stuff.
I think the tunnel system was way before the apartments. I think it's dilapidated in some areas, but they never filled it in. Where does it go? It goes under the water even. I see where the entrance is. Your headache better?
A little bit. I'm really, really dizzy.
Mine's better, so Philip must be doing his healing. I don't know.
Negotiating.
Yeah.
I'm negotiating with the beings that do it.
Find the opening. I don't know what they're doing. It's not good stuff, though.
I had a friend one day, and this is because I was desperate and I didn't know what to do. She's like, "You need to ask it its name," and I'm not trained in that, and I don't know if that made it worse or not.
No, you don't need to know the name. Some of them don't even have names. I mean, that's just a label. Archangel Michael's laughing. Everybody, we humans always want labels. That's what he said. He said we always want labels. They don't even recognize labels.
Is that easy now, Nina?
Not really. I'm getting a high-pitched tone in my left ear. Like every time I want to think a happy thought and I say something happy, it's like it gets worse. And you know.
How do you feel now, Nina?
It kind of will subside a little bit. I'm feeling like a little bit of pressure is coming off, but it's like something's over right here now.
I don't see any more implants. You should feel almost back to normal.
I'm really dizzy.
Pardon?
I'm really dizzy.
Yeah. There's a big change because the removal of the implant and the healing that's going on now. So just hang tight for a minute. Take some cleansing breaths into your nose and out through your mouth. Slow, deep breaths. Try and do that 3 times. Feel the portals are all in the water right by the building she's in. There's like 4 of them.
How do I fix that?
What?
How does that get taken care of? Like,
Phil takes care of that.
oh,
Phil has aspects that take care of that. Hopefully, they find out where they go to.
It's like an inner world city underneath that whole lot. I don't think it's alien. It is alien, but I think it's more very, very dark, like demonic city. I think like an elf.
Like an elf.
Like hell, but it's like a city.
Hmm.
That's where I am at the moment. The being that's been affecting you has been one. And that is so dark.
You must be very powerful for them to want to do this. So think of it that way.
I do try to think of it that way. I'm not getting rest. I stopped eating, and I was to the point of thinking about suicide. So, and obviously that's probably what they want.
Mm-hmm.
But I've come out of that, and I'm trying to be more in high vibrational things and not give in to that. It takes a lot of retraining my brain, and a lot of negative thoughts come in constantly.
Yeah, that's what they're doing to you. So as long as you understand that that's their programming that they're doing to you, that's not you doing it. And that's no longer in you. It's gone.
Okay.
Nina, we also do a pets one next week. You can come on that and see how the week is, because it's a major job. You're doing a major job on you, basically. I know it's to do with your shadow, it's to do with your past, and it's to do with what's underneath your house, basically, like a demonic base in a way. And you have something attached to your soul. Yeah, you're feeding off it. Do you want 2 cards?
Yes, please.
Just say stop. Let's see what these cards are read afterwards to see what your path's like in the near future. So just say stop.
Stop.
Ooh, these are really good cards, actually. So divine guidance and blessings. So divine guidance is basically your prayers are being answered by universal law. So I'd send a message to the universe that you want help.
I do every day.
Yeah, we could be the ones that could be why we're here.
Yes.
And you're getting extra blessings because of the difficulties you're going through. That's blessings. Yeah, your guardian angels help. You know, everyone's helping you. Yeah. So
Thank you.
but you will feel a bit better. It's just that we're fighting a city in a way. But there's one dark being that I've just confronted. I tried negotiating. I'm not going to be able to negotiate. It's got to be a battle. And last time I did it, I think I showed you them claw marks.
Yeah.
Now that was last week. Look at them, gone, near enough. Yeah. So it's a memory. I bring back the memory and the astral fight with me, and then I see it for a few days, and it goes. How do you feel? A bit better?
Well, I keep saying in my head, I'm like, it's gone, and all this energy keeps coming in. Like, I don't accept it. Don't want it.
I think during your life, what you've happened, someone's got the keys to get in easy, if you get what I mean. And normally we have an aura field, don't we, to stop all this, but somehow they can get through that time. Yeah.
So
I know. I've got another idea. So I'll send you some of my chi energy, prana energy, and that will build up your auric field. So hopefully you might feel this. So I'll just try that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Could have told me early. Couldn't you? What to bring this chi? You got to really. How I do, I've got to breathe really, really deep to get the heart chakra going, and I'm sending the chi energy. Can you feel that?
I think I do. I keep wanting to burp.
That's good. Burping's like the energy and negative energy going. I'm actually sending you my chi energy, but I've got my aspect also, and I've got an aspect of Saint Germain, so he's sending some of his violet flame into you as well, into your aura field. So obviously you must have something wrong with your auric field, and he's trying to change it a bit. How do you feel now?
My temples are like a lot of pressure.
I've just thrown my kitchen sink at you.
That's kind of how it feels.
See how that goes, and come on next week and
Thank you very much.
see the change.
Same time, and different. It's a different Zoom code. I also had sent you some of our chi energy as well, so it should be. You should feel a lot different.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it so much.
Okay.
Lily?
Okay, the next one is Louise.
Hello. Sorry, that's my dog. Hi.
Hi, Louise.
Just I had been recently fighting demons, and particularly one was a snake. I did manage to get rid of it.
Was it a snake or a serpent?
Well, it was a snake, and it came into my bed, not into my bed. It came into the toilet one night when I went just at the toilet, and I basically saw it coming. I'm not scared of anything like that. And I saw it coming, and I just stamped on its head and swore at it basically, and it just slithered on right outside the house. I haven't been bothered since because I do fight them off, but it was just a general see if there's anything you see maybe that I'm not noticing or.
Yeah, why was it there as well? Stuff like that. Okay.
Well, I'm a medium, and I am bothered with like attack. And I did have people in my life at the time who I think were sending me bad juju.
Yeah. You don't want bad juju, do you?
No.
Good juju.
No. Yeah. I do. I am very connected to the universe. I'm always. My recent thing has been every number like 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, all the way around the clock. It was always 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. But now it's these double numbers, so I'm going to have to go and look to see what all these mean.
Yeah.
But I'm very, very connected to the universe. I talk to the universe and I get signs from the universe. I just wonder if I could have some kind of healing or whatever I might need.
I think that serpent, I don't think it was a snake, a serpent. Yeah, I think you chased it out basically.
Mm-hmm.
It was trying it on, and I noticed what you were or what your energies, and thought, sod this, I'm going.
It's not the light on yet. I feel very scattered just now as well. Like I'm in and out of different dimensions, realities. It's really strange, really, really strange.
Are you connected to your higher chakras?
Oh, well, I speak to my higher self.
Yeah. The higher chakras, the ones that I like, is the 22nd, which is platinum ray, Christ consciousness, or the 36th one, which is getting into the galactics, and that's crystal, like a crystal ray. No, gold ray. I'm talking like a gold ray. I have started doing higher than that, but it can be very difficult on the body. It can crystalline the body very quickly, and it's not quite painful. And recently, my third eye's been feeling like it's a crystal, which is painful.
Yeah, but I do remember me contacting you about the time I healed my husband's terrible pain with my eyes.
Yeah.
And you said it came from the soul.
And
you said when you heal with your eyes, it's your healing from your soul.
That's correct. When you're healing from your soul, your soul is source energy, because we're aspects of source. So you're healing with source energy, basically. Nothing more powerful than that.
My crown chakras, I get a lot of crown chakra activity, third eye, my ears, and definitely have it in the sensory symptoms.
Just remember your other chakras. So sometimes.
Yes, no, I've been working on my root. I've been doing my root because I did feel I was very, very too high up in the top ones and should be root grounded. I do ground outside, and I just made friends with a tree, local tree. So
you haven't got anything negative on you.
I'm just got very high. I just find the energy too much for me.
I think you clear it. I think you clear. You should have
Yeah.
more. You should have summer, but you haven't got anything. Are you getting
Also-
anything, Deb?
No.
Claire's anything?
I just feel always tense, you know.
Hmm?
I always feel really tense.
Yeah. Might be worth doing work on your sacral, your emotions.
Okay.
sort of thing.
My sacral, you said there, Philip.
Hmm?
But did you say my sacral chakra?
Your sacral, yeah. A lot of people don't do the sacral, and it's probably the most important one of the book.
Yeah, totally. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
all.
want do you want two cards? Because
Yeah,
I
go on
don't
then.
think I've got pain in my foot, but I don't think it's yours. I think I've still got it from before. Just say stop.
Stop.
These cards are really good to know. Emerging spiritual growth, eh?
There you go. There you go. That's
So-
incredible.
Emerging, you
That's
are
crazy.
awesome. You are awesome. Reveal the true gift that expresses yourself. And spiritual growth, well, it says it all, doesn't it? That spiritual
Yeah,
growth.
it does. Thank you so much.
Spiritual
Just
growth.
answered it.
Follow your art. That's it. Your art chakra and art. Just follow that. Even though I did say sacral.
Yeah, I do a lot of heart chakra work as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do a lot of heart
It-
chakra work.
Your art chakra is, I believe, some might, is where you can channel your aspects and you channel your beings. Art chakras are probably a lot more than even the third eye and all that. Art chakras are very powerful.
Very powerful.
too.
Yeah. It's funny because I
fact-
connected with my higher self, and I found out her name, and I saw what she wore. She actually looks like the lady from Frozen, the princess from Frozen, with the aqua blue dress on. So I was listening to podcasts a few weeks later, and somebody mentioned in the podcasts, if you have a higher self that wears blue, and in particular like an icy blue, I was like, no way, my higher self wears icy blue. And she's called Grace. It's really interesting. But thank you so much, guys.
Do you know, even though it's your higher self, I also get that as like an aspect of yours. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because like I'll get somebody say something to me, but I'll actually say it out loud, right? So obviously, like I'll say, "Oh, you're an idiot," and then somebody will say to me, "No, don't say you're an idiot, Louise. You're not an idiot." And then I'll correct myself and say, "No, sorry, I didn't mean to say I'm an idiot." I get that. So somebody talks to me, but I talk it, and then I repeat.
What I'm getting now, and this is a learning curve for me, I'm getting that your higher self is also one of your first aspects. How that works, don't ask. I don't know.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's like an healer.
Because it's
Like
funny
a
because my
princess.
past life that I've done, I've been a princess.
Yeah, I've just said that. I've just said
Right.
you're a princess. Yeah.
And any time I've connected with my princess aspect, I've been given a sapphire blue ring.
That's amazing.
Okay, so what would that be then? What's
I don't know. It's one of your first. It's probably one of the first physical beings.
Right.
This, what you see, is one of your first physical beings in your oversoul. So.
right? Okay.
I didn't know your higher self could actually be an aspect as well. If anyone disagrees with that, I don't know. I didn't know myself, so I'll have to work on that.
I know I'm pretty powerful and I'm holding some rope energy. So, but yeah, okay, that's really interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
I see an Egyptian.
Funny now. I have Cleopatra comes to me as a guide. Now I was like, you can't have a pair. And I did. She came to me and she went away. Didn't see her for a while, and then she came back and just Cleopatra. It's pure Cleopatra.
When you said aqua blue, obviously aqua blue is
Yeah.
but it is connected to the water beings. It could be connected to Poseidon. I don't know.
Well, I was apparently I've Atlantis. I did a QHHT session, and I was doing Atlantis, and I've also had aspects of like mermaids. I've been a mermaid when I first started my spiritual, like what I am now, like a medium. I was always gifted with psychic stuff, but now I'm a medium and psychic. I've lost my train of thought there. I quite often do that. I forget what I'm going to say. But
I think we all have that problem.
Yeah.
It's the human brain. It's not big enough.
But thank you so much anyway.
You're welcome.
I'll let you get on to the next person.
Okay. You had a healing bad way, Louise, but
Thank you so much.
I don't think you needed that much. Yeah.
Thank you. I love what you do, guys.
Take care.
Okay, we go to the next one.
Yes.
Maggie, you are in. Asking for body scan.
I cannot make a heart properly because I feel like my whole back going to just fall down, like every bone to one side. Yesterday I went down to the beach to be near to the water, and when I came back home, out of the blue, I just make a strange movement, and my back, my lower back, I just have to catch my air because I couldn't breathe, and I have to go down to the floor. I was near to the bed, and since then, when I lie down, I cry to go to the toilet. I cry to stand up. I cannot move my right arm properly because when I make like this, I have from my neck down to my hip, like a lot of needle inside me or knives. I don't know what is this. And if I have to walk, when I get up, I have to very slowly stretch my back, but I have to hold my hips to try to walk because it's like I lost completely the stability from my spine.
Well, it's because Mario jumped on you.
Who?
Mario.
Oh my God. What do you want?
Mario died and he was wandering around and he liked your looks. He likes your good looks.
Fantastic. Oh my God. The whole night I was awake and I was just
I'm
praying.
surprised he didn't keep you up talking to you. Mario is singing the songs.
Deb, I was so afraid last night because once in Germany, I had a problem on my back that I was 9 days in the hospital, just moving my head right and left. I couldn't move my whole body for 9 days.
Maggie, afraid of it is just feeding it, isn't it? Don't ever be afraid of it. You just feed it. You make it worse.
But Phil, when you are alone and then you see yourself in this situation, you just say, "My God, what I'm going to do?" Always asking
but guess
for help.
what? But you know that there you were fine, and all of a sudden this happened. Think about it. It just happened in the lower part of your back, and then all of a sudden your arm and everything. Think about it. Okay, something happened between going to the beach and coming home. Logic. Either I got an implant or a dead person jumped on me. Well, guess what? The dead person jumped on you.
I tried to heal myself last night like crazy. I talked to Jesus. I talked to Archangel Raphael, and with all of them, I say, please let me wake up tomorrow and I can walk. And it's still the same. I say, my God, I like to come one Saturday and say, hey, yeah, I'm feeling nice. Oh no, Mario.
Okay, well, Mario needs to go home.
Yes, please.
Mario liked your light.
Yeah.
And your pretty hips.
Oh yeah, thank you, but I don't need you, please.
What it probably is, Maggie, you're probably the only light in Malta. So.
That's right.
And you see, the only place I can stay near to the sea, I pass this dark place in Malta that called Pachiville. Is the place where is all the discos and everything in the night that is, they have everything dark and black. It's a horrible place. And I even ask for protection when I go down this direction. I say, please come with me because I like to go and back in peace. And
because you speak English. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie at Samore. He's singing that to me. I'm like, okay, please.
Oh no. And I was buying my coffee yesterday. I bought a little coffee for myself on the Italian restaurant.
Well, he's from Sicily.
Yeah, we are neighbors, but please go home. No.
Who's here?
I'm not looking for a relationship.
She kept calling him.
Oh my God. I'm so happy to hear this. Thank you, Mario. Thank you. But now is your time to go.
Oh my God, he's 102.
That's because he's from Italy. As he's going, Maggie, you'll feel energy going through your back.
On the lower back,
He's gathering himself. He's leaving now. He said,
Yeah, we're doing a repair job and goes.
yeah.
when I turn my neck, I listen noise like the bones in my neck are not on the right place. It's totally strange.
It's energy. It'll be energy of it. How long have you had that?
Grazie, bella mia, he said.
Okay, grazie, adios. Oh my God.
Yes.
Ciao, bello, adios.
That's Spanish.
Oh, I don't speak Italian. Mario, look for someone who speaks Italian.
He said, thank you, beautiful, my beautiful.
Oh, thank you too. God bless you. Oh, God, I cannot laugh. I cannot even blow my nose, because it feels like my back explodes. I couldn't brush my teeth today because I cannot make this movement. My God.
He's gone. So what a character. Okay. You feel this warmth and vibration in your back, on your arms, and your head.
I have the whole day my right hand totally cold. It's not a way to warm up. I put under the hot water when I dry and it's cold again.
Stand up. You should be fine.
Thank God. Oh my God. It was.
Can you feel that, Maggie?
Yes, on the spine it feels like now it's getting a little bit peace because it was really bad. I have to.
It should be from the back of your neck all the way down, across your hips, down your legs, down your arms, across your shoulders. It should all be feeling all that energy.
Yeah, do you have shoulders as well? A bit of pain in your shoulders because
Yes, and here on the right side, I couldn't do anything today because anytime I move my arm, I just had to have this muscle here.
Try moving
totally
it now.
stiff.
Try moving it now because it's just come over to me. So you should be a lot better now.
Relax it. Relax it. It was all in your spine. That's what was doing it. It was on the
Yes.
neck.
I can even move my head now, right and left.
I'm having problems keeping my hands up. The pain. I'll have to ground this in a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, if you go in an angle and put your shoulders on your chest and I can keep my hands up. Get my crystal ball and I ground it. Send it to that. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, I can breathe better now because it was even difficult to breathe. I will find out when I try to stand up.
You'll have to have a sign on you, please. I don't take hitchhikers. Lost souls.
And I was so happy last week. I had 3 days. My sciatic nerve was fine. I walk around. I went for my walk. And then suddenly yesterday I say, again, what is this now? And I was really, really feeling upset because I said, my God, I had only 3 days to be free and now again. And I say, no, I don't going to write. Debbie, I wait for Saturday. And my God, crazy. I'm so happy. Debbie, Deb and Phil, what I like to ask you, did you see anything on my childhood? Because I have the feeling like I am missing something. I tried to look for job and anything I try doesn't work. And I cannot live from water and wind because I'm not so far. I'm not so enlightened to get this. So I don't know what to do anymore. But it must be something there.
Relax. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. I'll try my best. Oh God, thank you so much, guys. I thank you, Mario. Go to Divine Light and
he's already gone.
Thank you.
Do you want to say stop or not today?
Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, stop. I have to look for someone, where I can live in a tent in a backyard, because when you are in this situation, it's crazy when you are alone.
Okay.
I cannot read.
Spiritual growth.
And playfulness.
Stop fearing your situation, follow your heart and let your growth flow. And playfulness is, it's like playing with your inner child, and you've got responsibilities for fun on your journey. Yeah.
Okay.
So have some fun without Mario. Yeah.
I will. I try to do to get closer to my inner child. I hope
Yeah.
she's satisfied with me.
I think if you
Thank
do
you.
more, if you have fun on your journey, your spiritual growth will go increase. I think that's what the cards are saying there. That's what I'm getting anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Love you all, and I will stay here for a little while because I love your presence in my living room.
Thank you. We love you too.
God bless you all.
Thank you.
When we're healing, it's probably going to most of you. Yeah, it's probably not just going to the ones. So yeah, stay with us.
Lily?
Thank you so much.
Okay, the next one is Linda.
Hello.
Hi,
Linda.
Linda. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Let me see your eyes for just a minute, Linda. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice and clear. There's nobody in there today. How's your neck?
Yeah, my neck. I've been doing some, I can't even remember what you call the exercise, but yeah, my neck, upper shoulders, bit in my hips and my feet.
Well, it appears you've got a lost soul too. Archie.
Archie,
Yes.
I was engaged to him in high school.
Really?
And Archie.
And Archie? Is he deceased now?
I have no idea.
Because it's funny, I had a guy come and visit me that had died that was madly in love with me. And I had to send him to the light. I didn't remember him. I did not remember him, and I felt very, very bad.
Wow. I just super red pilled a boyfriend from 44 years ago.
Well, Archie,
wow.
Archie is 68.
Was, I think the word is.
Not from your school, right?
You asking me?
Yeah, he's 68 years old.
It doesn't sound right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it's the same one.
I don't think so.
Where's he attached?
And her neck.
And upper shoulders more so, and that's just seems like it's always a constant. Things have been feeling pretty stressful lately.
Mary's here. Mary. And he's releasing himself. You may feel a change in your neck, in that area. You may feel a warmth or just a change in energy, tingling, vibration. He's letting go and removing himself. So,
go to the light.
Okay. So now we're going to heal that area that he was in. Do you have anything, Phil?
No, I'm just doing healing at the moment.
Okay. You feel any different? Does it feel better?
Somewhat. I feel a lot of energy running through. I'm getting quite warm.
Yeah.
Earlier, I don't know who you were with, but yeah, I started feeling just a lot of pain going through me. And
Yeah. Don't take on other people's pain. Ground yourself. Do you have some crystals around you to ground yourself?
I got crystals everywhere.
You pick one up and ground yourself. Yeah. We don't want to take on anybody else's.
Yeah. Yeah, I found lately I'm getting pissed off with people, and yeah. I need to go around.
It doesn't help to get pissed off.
Yeah, it just makes it worse.
That lowers your vibration. We don't want to do that.
The black obsidian?
Yeah.
Keep it on you.
Yeah, I keep a big piece in my inside of my coat pocket. I've got, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's Native American or even Mayan. I was picking up a life. So.
Picking up what?
A past life. It's either Native American or Mayan. I don't know. It's very hard.
Of mine.
Of
mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told I was a very loved and revered healer in the States.
I'm not sure if it's Native American or if it's Mayan because it's so close.
Well,
I can't really ask the question.
It's probably it could be Mexico, so it could be Mayan. But they're very close, the same shaman.
I'd agree with that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think for being like that to come out, normally it's to either do two things. One is to release any energy, or the other thing is to help you on your path so that you can connect and gain knowledge. And I think it's that second one, to gain knowledge, definitely. Yeah. Is that what you get, Jeff?
Yes.
So you got a good teacher behind you.
I'm taking psychic development classes, and yeah, it's beautiful.
I think you already have those tools.
Yeah, I know and I don't know. Yeah.
We have a tool chest right here, and all these things open up when they're supposed to.
They're normally in your chakras. Do you want to say stop, and I'll give you 2 cards?
Stop. Thank you.
Looks like you should have an holiday in nature. Sounds good. I wouldn't mind having one. There you go.
Can't
So
see.
a retreat is a break from your journey to recoup your energy. And nature is connect with nature every day. So really, yeah, a break from your journey, connect with nature. So a break from your journey now, but going into like spiritual development in nature. That's what it is.
Yeah. Getting away from this
Yeah.
with all my wonderful friends. Yeah.
How do you feel? How's your neck now? A lot better.
Yes, it feels a lot better, and I just yeah.
Everyone that's had healing, the healing energy stays with you for a week, so you continue to heal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Lily. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. The next one is Kath Mac.
Hi guys.
Yeah, okay.
You friends, are you all okay?
Good, fine.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I can't.
Yeah, I've been all sorts of things been going on. Believe me, test after test after test, but nothing we can't handle. I wobbled for a bit, but it's okay.
I thought you'd like lollipops.
Stay far, far away from me. That's what I say. Blimey. So yeah, please can I have a scan and see where we go.
Sure.
See beyond the obvious, I would ask, please.
You had any issues around your waistline, like in your back?
Yes, I had a recent fall where I crushed my L2 vertebrae.
I also see a lost soul there. Everybody's picking them up lately. This is a woman though, and it's actually it's a young woman, a 17-year-old.
I'll start healing your back, Kath. I think Deb beat me to it because it's quite painful actually.
Yeah,
it was very painful. It's easing significantly now, but I was like Maggie, I really was in a great deal of pain. But I know the ascension symptoms a minute are linked to the back, so I kind of sucked it up really, but it was a lot of pain.
Yeah, this young woman is Somali.
Okay.
On a different angle, you could be into the enchantment beings, like fairies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Are you into that?
I'm very linked to the trees and probably the elementals, but particularly trees. I have a great feeling.
You're getting more connected to the elementals, definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
Should feel the energy in your back now.
Thank you. It's another area that I'm more concerned with today because if I had spoke to you a few weeks ago, I'd have gone, please help my back. But that's worked through. It's a new thing I'm needing to do.
Feel the energy going from your shoulders all the way through your body.
I broke my fall with my shoulder.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just explaining.
I wondered why I was saying that actually. Yeah.
Okay, she's gone to the light, and
can you feel that energy, Kath?
In my shoulder, I can. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Why was she there, Debs? Just because she could? Or?
Your light. Okay. She was scared. She saw your light, and you were like a second mother figure to her, so she went to you.
I'm that way with many people, so that's not surprising.
Yeah, she felt very comfortable. She was very beautiful energy, so she's good now. She's fine.
I'm delighted to hear that.
Mary Magdalene came and brought her energy, took her to her perfect place, so she's fine now.
I'm happy to hear that.
So where she was is where your worst pain was, and that's where the healing is going on now.
Well, it seemed to be honestly very, very, very intense. Like I could barely move, and then obviously I was calling in help for it, and suddenly it went, and that was so appreciated. But my biggest issue right now, guys, is the fact that over a period of time this has been happening. You'll be like, why have you been letting it happen again and again? I've been poisoned, so I need to A, confront them, B, if needs be, go to the police, and C, put a protection in my stomach, because it's happening on a regular. They're very close to me and they behave badly, and then they behave really great, and it's then they find an opportunity and they go, oh, she's relaxed, she's forgotten, bam, and they do it again and again and again. It keeps
Who's very close to you that are poisoning you?
It's not a family member, but it's somebody I link to quite often. And
what sort of poison is it in the food, or is it in energy?
Well, the poison is, I know exactly what it is, and it's planned, and it's premeditated. So the poison, I know exactly what it is. Imagine, when you have you go camping and you purify water and the tablets. So she turns it into a liquid and puts it into my food. She took it on holiday with us. And what it does, it makes me like really, really dehydrated. And I was like that for 5 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling so ill. And she enjoyed watching me being really ill. And then 2 days ago, stupidly, I just get so mad at myself, because I see them all the time. I've got many friends attached to this person. So I went to the house, delivered something. She went, oh, come and have a meal. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm running on the run. And 5 times she asked me for this food. So I thought, I've just completely forgotten, because it'd been a while since she'd done it. Last time I had food with other people. And then the very next day, and I went, it's the exact same symptoms. I know exactly what she's using. And, it's like, if I blow that up, I lose my community, my spiritual community. But I mean, some planters don't eat with her, but it's like she has that malice towards me. And every single time, every day, I send her healing, I send her love, I send her forgiveness, I send her everything that she can feel great, so she doesn't need to attack me.
Kat, is she spiritual as well? You just mentioned him. Yeah,
she is spiritual, but I think she gets jealous of people who've got other skills that she perhaps doesn't have, and that's not an.
So she's sending you, making you aware. Imagine what she's doing when you're spiritually.
I do know, Phil. I do know, and the thing is, her partner is quite an important part of our spiritual community. So I can't detach, or I would hurt him to hurt her. Do you know what I'm saying? If I confronted her. But
you need to change your spiritual community. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
That's what spiritual. If that's a spiritual friend,
they're forcing me to move on. So they're creating a situation that either they move on or I move on, and I'm resisting moving on. That's what it's about, and that's really hard. But that's what I know what it's about. But I don't want to leave that community. I like them, but she is consistent.
Is getting ill and having her try to kill you, is this worth it? Oh my God.
She's done it at least 10 times now. I know I'm stupid, because initially
the thing, Kath, these sort of people, if they're willing to do that, they're willing to do black magic. Simple. If they're willing to actually physically hurt someone, they're also willing to use spirituality as a weapon.
And these are not good people. These are not spiritual people.
I know she's not a good person. I know.
Well, Deb, they are spiritual, but they could do black magic. They haven't got any boundaries, if you get what I mean.
Yes, they're not.
You
they're
don't
not good spiritual people. They're evil.
Unfortunately, I think they're capable of that, and that's not even occurred to me. So you just made me feel 10 times worse. Thanks, Phil. No, honestly, I think she's very capable of that, and that's what scares me. But why is my love? Why is my forgiveness?
Why
is my desire for her to be peaceful? And
what I'll do is I'll collect any other energy that is on you, and I'll send it back to him.
Thank you.
So if it's good, he'll get good. If it's not, then that's up to her. Okay. So you might feel this actually.
Okay. Hang on, wait a minute. You're taking back it off me to go back to her.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything that she's sent you is going back. I'm not doing the threefold rule. I'm just sending it all back to her. So.
Yeah. Okay.
If she hasn't sent you any, it's good. If she sent you good, it's good. If she sent you that bad stuff, and you get what you send, don't you? And,
yeah.
You could surround yourself in a shield of mirrors and just state your intention out to her that whatever she sends is going back to her. okay? And you're protected.
That's very helpful, Daphne. And something I did, and I never even knew about this archangel. There's an archangel called Archangel Lavender, and you can ask Archangel Lavender to heal people involved in the situation, to heal those individuals and cut together at soul level. And I asked Archangel Lavender to step in between us and heal both of us, because of obviously some contractual situation going on there. And I hoped that would have been enough, and it was for a short time, but then it's come back again. I mean her no harm. I really do.
Do you actually feel tired when you're
All
with
the
her?
time.
Because she's taking your energy. She's taking your energy. The vampire. She's got all the energy back anyway, that she was sending you.
Oh dear. Okay. Right. Okay then. Thank you. But is there a shield? I will put the shields up, but somehow the shields don't seem to be enough to. I mean, to be fair, me going, oh yes, feed me, please. But yeah, that's a bit stupid.
But you keep putting yourself in that situation, which is why the shields aren't helping you. If you continue back there, nothing's going to help you.
Right.
Your protections won't work if you continue to abuse yourself, which is what you're doing.
That's fair. Yeah, I get you. It's because she does it in a collective situation. I mean, in a group set, and we're all having a nice time, and then she'll go, "Oh, I'll feed you all. Come on!" And it looks like I'm being, but there's not. It's not. She's not my friend. She's my enemy. So I have to be very aware of that and not fall into.
You gotta be a bit cunning. Clever. You gotta be clever. Do you want just say stop?
Right, okay.
Hmm?
And then I'm saying keep going.
These cards are gonna be interesting. Do you want me to do Alistair Crowley cards?
No, we'll just see what we've got. So let's stop.
They're a bit dark than that.
No, thank you. What card?
Alistair Crowley.
Stop. I've never heard of him.
Oh, you do? Crowley. Alistair. Crowley. He's supposed to be the most evilest man in the world, but that was by Christians.
Okay.
Well, Enchantment. I have a feeling. Did I mention that before?
You did, yeah. The elementals, yeah. Wonderful.
I haven't played this, by the way. And trust. So obviously connect. If you connected with the elementals, the enchantment, they might help you with this wrong. And you need to connect.
When I have it, the worst time when I was going through this, because there was like 6 weeks when I was really ill, I used to go and touch the trees and transpose it back to Mother Earth, and that did help me. So I've got a very strong link to the trees.
Enchantment can also mean connect with your inner child as well.
Okay.
So it's enchantment. It's having fun with your inner child and the beings from that. You know, if you know what I mean. And trust. Don't be too difficult on yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
And learn by your past lessons.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know where learn by your past lessons comes from.
Well, if I keep on doing it and going to this, the first few times I didn't realize because it was small amounts. Now it's getting to a level of I want to make you seriously ill level.
So trust what you feel and think and sort it. Yeah.
I actually have evidence of what she's doing, and I could take it to the police right now, but there's something stopping me. But anyway, okay. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay. The next one we have Christina Noreen. Christina.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So you want healing your physical self? Yeah.
Yes. My left side, the shoulder, the hip, the knee, the foot, the ankle.
Is it all on the same side, or is it on both?
Yeah, yes. I do have it on the right side too, but not to the same extent.
Do you have a better light, Christina?
I don't actually. I can move a little bit so I can get closer to the is that better?
Well, your face is in a shadow.
Okay.
She needs to connect the eyes. That's all.
Hang on, let me just go and put another light on the other side of the room. That might help. Is that better?
Yes.
Yes, much better. Thank you. There. Okay.
I think you just lost 20 years. I thought you were a lot older and when you were in the dark.
Well, I am 75, so
Wow, they don't look
Ah.
75.
No.
Oh, thank you. I could do this thing 10 years.
Okay, I can see on your spine there's something going on. Just say, I can't tell what it is, Phil. It's in the middle, just between her waist and the middle of her spine. There's a large, I don't know what it kind of looks like a shadow, but it's like something's blocking me from seeing it. Now it's moving. This is the weirdest thing.
What I'm getting, Deb, I'm getting some sort of like spiritual parasite stroke implant.
Yeah,
It feels like an Archon creation. They like create stuff like that.
really weird.
It's only moving because we trying to find out what it is. Trying to hide. So
It's giving me like it's like pulling my eyes, like wants to pull my eyes out.
yeah,
So
it's the resistance. It's an Archon creation. They create wonderful, weird stuff.
what's going on? They lost all their little peons on Earth.
My friend Bob's going to tried shapeshifting there. Wow.
Wow.
This is high tech stuff. Why you have this thing? It's gone now. Bob got it. Wasn't connected to anything.
It wasn't, but it's causing her pain. It's pinching nerves and stuff. But there's
Is there anything else?
little clips on her. There's like little things on her spine, like little clips. I've never seen these. Like little clothespins. Clothespins, and put them on, and it causes pain.
You should feel this energy now, Christina.
I do. Yeah, I do. I feel it in the neck mostly. But no, I feel it right down the spine,
Yeah.
past the heart on the backside, but mostly around the neck and upper back.
Yeah, what I'm getting, it was connected. They cut it off as soon as we tracked it.
Okay.
Yeah, Deb.
Yeah.
They cut us off. Okay, I was wondering why, so I don't visit.
Okay, something is happening now. I can feel like my spine is being erected and like it's being balanced up. Wow, this.
It's a big repair job being done, Christina, for what damage this thing has been doing.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
It's hiding in the root chakra. That's hiding down there.
Okay. Yeah. I've had the feeling there's something in the root chakra because that's stopping me financially, my abundance.
Deb, Bob had got one. This is another one. This is two. It was two in there.
Yeah, it's like a black dish now. There are two.
I just sent Bob in because it's not wired up to anything. They found a way of cutting it before we go in.
But I do feel release, and the release comes in waves. I feel like I'm getting lighter and lighter and taller and taller, actually.
Yeah. Well, they're gone, and we've removed we're removing all of the electrons on your spine and healing all of the places that they had touched. Feel like warm water going through you now, this energy that's going to pour through, like warm water going through your joints and your arms and your chest, down your legs.
It's really, really strong in the abdominal, what's it called? Abdominal molongata, something. The nerve center.
Yes.
Medulla oblongata. That's the name of it.
Yeah, a lot of these sort of things actually travel through the nervous system.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure on my temples.
We're putting energy in your head right now. That's why you probably feel that.
I've tried so many things and nothing has helped.
Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth 3 times.
I'm just soaking your aura field with central sun energy. It seems to help. So you'll feel like an upgrade in your aura.
Might this be the cause of why I'm very, very tired?
Yeah, it's draining you. It was you were a battery for it, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
You should feel much better now.
I've increased your auric field as well to protect you.
Thank you.
How do you feel now?
Well, I feel a lot lighter and more filled with light.
Yeah.
And let me walk a bit. I have a lot more strength in my legs. I feel much better in my hip. Yeah. There's been a lot of changes. There's still some pain in my hip, but
Well, this energy stays with you for the next 7 days, so you'll continually feel better
Okay.
and better. The next 24 hours, by tomorrow, you will feel such a big difference.
oh, that's
Christina, you want
lovely.
2 cards, by the way?
I beg your pardon?
You want 2 cards?
Aha, okay.
Just
Yeah,
say
yeah.
stop.
Stop, okay.
Was that stop?
Stop, yeah.
So, listening, I've got a bad memory. Ideas
No.
and inspirations. So, listening,
Okay.
you've been given messages. Try and use the intuition side of you for knowledge. And ideas and inspirations, it's very similar. God speaks to you with thoughts. Start listening to Him. So it's all linked. These. So you can get messages from source itself. So start listening.
Yeah.
You
I
get
do
voices
channel.
or messages. Yeah, you channel.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Anything else, Deb?
Oh, she's good.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
From my heart. I'm very grateful. Thank
Good.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thanks.
God bless you.
God bless you. We're glad you came today. Lily?
Okay, the next one, Gabriel. Gabriel Reed.
Gabrielle.
Hello.
Gabriel.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Okay.
You invented major stuff today. Thank you for
I know
all you
it's
guys do.
shattering.
Shocking.
Shattering. It means very
I know.
I'm glad
I've
it's
just been
not.
calling in.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not Australian. Oh my God, it's done it again. 1 minute. I'll let me finger down a little bit. One sec, let me get rid of that. It's only on mine. They're really trying to get me.
I'll get you to glitch out.
I'm still here.
Yep, you're good now. That's good.
I'm frozen now.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm a
Okay,
little
didn't
sore.
seem like you are.
Yeah, it's easier to say okay, like, to be honest. I'm going through some emotional stuff. I'm physically sore a little bit. I moved the couch in, but woohoo, I'm so excited to have a couch in the living room. A friend helped me, so I'm a little sore, but I tried to call on my guides and do some healing for me, and then also ask them to help you guys. You guys have been doing a lot today. I'm finishing off an antibiotic they gave me. I had like a bacterial infection from them doing like the sample for my pap smear. But I'm almost at the end of that. I'm feeling better. But I'd appreciate anything you guys pick up or my guides.
We did healing on you after they gave you that information.
Yep.
I'm not
Exactly.
I'm not seeing anything there.
Yeah. I think it could have been irritated because I was intimate. Maybe it was just too soon. But yeah, I'm doing
Gabrielle,
good.
Get an orange crystal. Get an orange crystal or something orange. And emotions is your sacral chakra, which is orange. So start nourishing it.
Okay.
Building it up. I'll do some healing on you now.
Thank you.
Do you do probiotics and prebiotics after you take antibiotics? Because that stuff is really strong.
Yeah, I'm taking it actually during, but like I wait like 3 to 4 hours after I take it to so it doesn't like interfere
all
with
natural. I mean, all natural probiotics and prebiotics, real food.
No, not real food.
Well, you should.
Okay.
Because it strips your body of all good stuff. So look up natural probiotics and prebiotics and try and eat them.
Okay. I got some kombucha.
Yeah. Kombucha?
Yeah, kombucha, yeah.
That's good.
I need to try it.
Greek god yogurt is good for that too. That's one of the few that's a pro and a prebiotic. And it's really good.
I have like a weird texture thing with yogurt, so I usually go for the
This yogurt
whipped.
is really
Oh.
creamy. It's not,
Okay.
it's not.
Okay.
It tastes like custard,
Okay. Okay. I'll try
but
it.
it's got live cultures in it, so it's good.
A lot of different flavors, so.
Yeah, it's got black cherry or
Strawberry.
strawberry. It's really good. I just like the regular vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay. Yeah,
But
I'll
it's
try some
vanilla.
flavor.
Vanilla honey is my
Yeah.
favorite, but yes, I love it.
Yeah, I get the vanilla and that kind, and I put chopped bananas and blueberries in it.
Yes, me too.
Put fruit in it. That would be a good way to mix it up
And
too.
even Walmart carries it,
Yeah.
which is surprising.
Right. I was
Did you
doing
feel-
more.
Sorry. Carry on.
No, you're good. I was just saying, I was doing the borax regularly, but I kind of fell off the last couple of days. I was wondering too, have I been getting any downloads like in my third eye or anything, or does that look clear? I've had more pressure lately. Not sure if it's like stress pressure or
And
something else.
why are you stressing? What did I say earlier? Is
Don't stress.
no waste of time, and you lower your vibration, and you're feeding the negative energy entities. What is it?
Yeah.
What does it buy you?
Everything has been going I've been taken care of, so I know what you're saying. I just feel like a shift coming, and I'm like, but I know everything does happen.
The shift is also has got to be on you. You've got to do the shift as well. If you can,
Mhm.
you're just waiting for it. You could wait forever.
We are the shift. We
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. I just meant like I was like applying for different jobs and stuff, but I've been making use of my time. I just think there's other things my guides have been telling me to do that I think
What
like make more content. I have all these different spread ideas, and like people aren't really asking for those, but I want to find more of like my soul clients. So they've been telling me to go on like different platforms and just, start pushing content out there, and, people be attracted.
It's not just the content; it's what you do spiritually as well. So you don't try and. It's a bit like me where I say I've only got 450 subscribers on YouTube. I want more and more. Well, why? It doesn't matter. It's the content. It's what you're actually putting out. It's not who's getting it. It's the actual. I was getting there. You need to look at your spiritual path. Yeah.
The people that are supposed to be part or in your lives are brought to you by your guides and your angels. I don't worry about who or what. Creators has taught us all along. Our angels and Creator has brought the people that need our healing. We've never ever been without someone to heal.
Right.
And they teach us as we go. The people, it's always changed. It's always been
Every week.
It's never been not different.
Yeah.
And the messages I channel the messages. It's not something I make up that comes to me. I don't even remember these things.
Yeah, that happens to me too. It's like, you're going to have to play that back. I can't tell you right now.
Oh, it's all guided. It's not something I just come up with.
Yeah.
It's all information that comes to me. It comes from Creator. So believe me.
I actually tell people not to mass tag me, because I trust that I will be guided to wherever and whatever I need to see.
Exactly.
And I don't worry about who comes and looks at my posts, because I know whoever needs to see it will see it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense. I just got to put it out there. I've been like procrastinating. That's got to stop. So
yeah, if you want to say stop, and I'll give you 2 cards to see what you've had like. Instead of discussing
I heard
it.
you jump in the background. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay. Oh, playfulness. Right. You've got support and playfulness. So what does this?
It's like, stop taking it so seriously, and just play with them. They guide me.
Support basically means is you're only part of the beings around you. Yeah, you're just one part of them. But what they're saying is playfulness. You've got to have responsibilities. Taking it too serious. You've got to do this, that, and the other. Why don't you have some fun? Just have a break from it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Have a bit of fun on your journey, but with your team.
Yeah, I'm open to it.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
I do feel like you need to look at your spiritual journey.
Say that again, Phil.
You need to look at your spiritual journey.
Yeah. And like, and what way do you mean? Like just different ways to do things?
No, I'm saying you need to look at your spiritual journey. I'm not giving you the answers. It's easy. Just look at it. Yeah.
Okay. Will do. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Love you too, honey.
Okay, the next one. I wrote myself because I need a body scan.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good seeing you.
Can you guys hear me?
Who's that?
Who's talking?
Suzette. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, Suzette, you have to put your name in the chat pane.
Oh, I have no clue how to do that.
Okay, so we're doing Lily right now. We'll come back to you, okay, honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only a few more.
Lily, you have something on your spine.
I'm getting some on your foot.
On her what?
On her foot. It could be a jacket. It's awful. Let me just rest my foot up. I'm just going to get rid of that.
Bothering you? If something between your back, between the middle of your back and the bottom of your back.
The hips.
There's something in her house. Is there something in your house again?
Yeah, I think.
Ugh, I can feel it.
I'm getting back now. Your back should be easy enough because it's coming over to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a dwarf?
Yeah, that is something like I feel like that. It's a small thing. I would say it's a thing, but it's not a person. But it's not a person, but it's
No,
a
it's like a little dwarf. It's
a small thing. I
It's
can feel it.
yeah, it's little.
Like a leprechaun, isn't it?
Yes, or yeah, it's little. It's not demonic, but it's not nice. It's not nice at all. But he put something in her back. I want to say it's an implant. I don't know if it's hooked up though.
I'm actually negotiating. It reminds me more like a gnome, actually.
Yeah,
like a gnome.
a gnome or it looks like a dwarf or
Yeah,
gnome.
it is not thin, it's fat.
Yeah, he's fat. He's fat. He came. I think came in that room in that bookcase behind you. That little.
Yeah, behind this wall
Yeah.
used to be the mirror which I put out. It's a mirror which I put out.
Was it an old mirror?
Yeah, it was old.
Very old. Was it? Did you buy it from somewhere else?
No, it was already here when they bought this in like 1980.
1918.
80, like 40 years ago. It was already on the wall.
But is it older than that? The mirror?
Must be.
Because I think it's very, very old.
Because it is shaped like that, like
Yeah.
a dome.
Like a dome.
It was shaped like that.
Where's the mirror now?
I throw it.
So he was trapped in there. He's been there for a while, huh? And we never saw him before. I wonder if he's.
Yeah, mirrors.
He is the one.
Yeah.
I think he is the one that I saw that I kick. I was sleeping and then I was in the middle of sleeping, falling asleep and awake. I kick him because he want to jump on my bed.
Yeah, but he's been gone for a while. I think he left for a while. I think he.
Yeah.
But he came and he's coming in and out of that bookcase.
Deb, I think I'm sorting this. I'm on that. He wants to be somewhere else. He's trapped here.
Yeah, he's trapped here because of that mirror.
Oh,
so
yeah. Mirrors are portals, aren't they?
Yeah. So
Some of
we're going to
some
send it. We're arranging we're trying to locate where he's from. So very not here anyway. Yeah, we've done it. My team's done it. Deb, he's gone back home.
Okay, good.
I didn't want to fight. He's a bit trickster, but not evil. A bit weird, like a joker.
he is jumpy. I would say he's jump.
Well, he left for a little bit. But I think he was living outside and he went somewhere else for a while. But he still was trying to get wherever he was supposed to go. Maybe he was looking for the mirror.
Oh.
Get back home.
Oh,
He's gone now. Let's get those things out of your back. They're weird looking.
How do you feel now, Lily?
yeah, I got a little dizzy.
Your back
I
feel
actually went to my doctor. I am on sick leave 2 weeks because I always get dizzy. I get lightheaded and I have to hold my head myself. I am afraid I would fall. Yeah.
you feel better now?
Yeah, I feel better now.
Dizziness like that can mean low blood pressure. Have they checked that?
Again?
Dizziness like that can sometimes mean low blood pressure. Have they tested your blood pressure recently?
Yeah.
They
I
haven't.
have
It's
a
normal.
I have a long time blood pressure and EKG, 24
But is it,
hours.
if it's low,
It's
it'll make
okay. It is okay.
normal. Okay, then it won't be that then. Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
You feel better now? How's your back feel?
Yeah, it's here in the lower part of here.
Yeah, it's gone. The implants are gone and there's energy there now, all healing it.
Thank you.
I've done something to try and sort your head out. Anyway.
Again, feel I did not get it.
I've done something to your head to stop the dizziness.
Oh,
hopefully.
thank you.
Bit of reprogramming the brain.
Thank you. I really have to stop my work. I was so down. Really, I was so down. I had to resign. I resigned because I was thinking maybe it is in the school because the school is very big. And they have this light which is sensor and it will turn on it will turn on when somebody is walking, but there in the distance it will turn on and then I said, oh God, somebody is and it always gives you a feeling, oh, somebody is walking there and then I don't know if it's going to me or it's going there. I stopped. I said, I have to stop. It bothered me so much. It's a big school and I am on one floor, so I can see through there, very wide back, very wide, and it will turn on the light and nobody. So I stopped. I said, I was so bothered.
Wow.
Now I feel better. I am back. Yeah, I'm back. The lily is back. That's why last week I have to say I cannot. 2 weeks ago I cannot. I simply do not have energy. Yeah. Now I am back.
Good.
Yeah. I'm so thankful I have to go. But yeah, it's okay. I don't care. Yeah. After all, money does not mean anything when you don't feel good.
Yeah.
True.
Money does not mean anything.
That's true.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And
welcome.
Right.
You want 2 cards or not?
You want the cards? Tell them when to stop.
Yep. Stop.
Harmony. Divine timing and harmony. So divine timing is an excellent one, isn't it? Basically, your prayers are being answered by universal law. Harmony, even better. The angels are saying, let go of your troubles, bring harmony to yourself. So
yeah,
you're nearly there.
Yeah.
As I'm going to go now, but thank you so very much for this evening. I really have enjoyed it as always. You're amazing, everybody, and all the healing you've given me, hugely appreciated. So
You're welcome.
Very soon.
Cass.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, Cass. So we go to the next one.
Yes.
The next one is Natalie. She needs healing for her lower back.
Okay.
Oh,
Natalie.
oh, there we go.
You're on mute, Natalie.
Okay.
There we
How's
go.
that?
Good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Very good. Hello.
Hi. Your lower back.
Started work this week. The ICU. Got an old back injury there.
You should start feeling the energy. That's what.
Pardon?
You should start feeling the energy.
Oh, I am. It feels very warm. I feel it very strong. Wow.
Is that pain gone now? Because it's gone over to me.
Oh, no. It's tight. I mean, I know I have to stretch and go for a walk and move around. It feels like it's still there, but it feels a lot better just at rest. It feels nice and warm. I feel warmth.
You have a Wally.
A Wally?
Yeah, his name's Wally.
A Wally. And what is a Wally?
He's a dead person that jumped on you, that decided to make a home in your back.
Did he come from my work at the ICU at the hospital?
He
boy.
came from the hospital. Yes.
And that was one of the reasons why I came on, because I'm like, like I feel good. I don't feel like there's anything, negative. I feel my first week felt really positive overall. It's a big adjustment.
Yeah.
Nursing here is very different from the States. Even just the medical equipment, things that I'm used to of just grabbing and knowing how to use it, it's just completely different. I feel, even though I've got a lot of experience, I feel like I'm a new nurse all over again. So I feel vulnerable at work a little bit, but
Oh, it'll be fine. You don't feel vulnerable. You'll be fine. But Wally decided he liked your light.
Wally.
Yes, Wally.
Sounds like a patient I would have had. Yeah. That's interesting.
And it does, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's from that house. He's been wandering for a while.
Yeah.
He just wandering. He liked your light. So
does he want to go home?
Yeah, he said he's ready, because I was talking to him while Phil was healing you, and I was like, Wally.
Cute. Wally. It's like the movie.
Yeah. I've never had a Wally.
Who's there?
Jesus is
Yeshua.
Yes, he's here to help, because they recognize him a lot easier when he comes to help me bring them back.
Yeah.
They actually go with him a lot easier when they can recognize Jesus.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Archangel Michael likes to help a lot too, because he's tall and blonde
and beautiful.
He is.
I have a painting of him. He is beautiful.
Yeah.
I had a personal painting made of him. I a channeler.
Jesus is widely recognized, except by my neighbor who didn't recognize him.
Yeah.
He came. I'll have to tell you that story. But Wally did recognize him.
Good. Well, I know that they work with me, and I don't know how much they're with me at my job. I'd love for them.
You. They're always with you. Whenever you think about them, they're there.
Okay.
You're talking about the ascended masters like Jesus, and your angels are always with you.
Yeah.
And your guides, they never.
And I feel that's part of my purpose of returning to work, is to bring this light and healing to people, my presence.
You may feel like a release of pressure on your back, because he's going to release himself now.
Okay. Is that where he was?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's got back stuff today. Isn't this interesting?
I've got a lot of bad back now.
Yeah. I'm listening to everybody else. I'm like, wow, this is a theme.
Yeah.
And I've been doing yoga and stretching and heat and muscle relaxers and Motrin, and it helps, but it's just not going away. So there's something just relieved even more. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I feel a lot of love too. I feel like compassion from him.
Yeah.
Like love. Like I almost want to cry right now. A lot of love.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like he's giving me a hug, like saying thank you.
Well,
oh my gosh.
As he makes his their pilot, they have a little pilot light, like as he makes it as big as your light, he gets this overwhelming love.
Oh.
And that's what you're feeling. And because he was like, oh my God. Because I told him you can make your light as big as hers. And
they forget.
That's what he did. And he was like, that's what you're feeling.
Oh.
And then he releases himself from you. And then Jesus took him with him. So now he's
That's so beautiful.
Just left. And that felt that overwhelming love that he felt, and you felt it.
What do they or you recommend I do now that I'm going to be in this hospital setting, and especially in intensive care?
Natalie, I've actually, it helps your aura field to protect you more, because hospitals can be, you're lucky you've just got, a lost soul basically, but you can have something darker in hospitals. So I'll probably tell you.
I'm aware of that, and I'm trying, and I don't want to hold on to that
I've upgraded your
because I don't want to attract it. I just want to
your aura field's been upgraded a bit
good
to protect you.
And I'll try to come on here on Saturdays, like maybe every 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever, and have a tune up and a check-in when I'm off, because I'll work some weekends.
You'll feel it. You'll feel the difference in your energy.
Yeah.
What you're going to feel a difference like this, the pain, but you should feel, everybody should, can start reading energies around them. That's important.
And I do the self-healing and clearing and all that, but I guess sometimes it's nice to, I'm not as skilled to like tune in like you guys are, like, oh, it's a specific being that's there, my skills aren't there yet to know.
A lot of times it's your gut feeling.
Pardon?
Use your gut feeling.
Use your gut feeling.
Oh, gut feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
My intuition. Yeah.
Yes.
But if you
that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
The hospitals have a lot of dark beings. I've been in them and I've seen them. But all you've got to remember is your light is a lot more powerful than theirs.
Mm-hmm.
They want your light. You don't want theirs. They want your energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'll just consciously protect myself. And because we get a lot of, like I had a lady that was homeless, literally weighed 40 kilograms, drug, alcohol, just, all kinds of stuff. And she ended up in the ICU because they gave her too many drugs to sedate her because she was going crazy. And so she had to come to the ICU to stabilize her. And then we sent her out and then she just left the hospital against medical advice. So, but we get people like that too, unfortunately. So not like a lot of people are really sweet, but there's also a lot of drug and alcohol addictions and withdrawals and stuff.
They bring their own problems as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do. But I know Michael's like always with me and Yeshua a lot too. And like, I know they work with me. And so I feel very protected. It's just a matter of making sure, like, I just get tired. I think that's probably the biggest sign is the fatigue, and just making sure I keep my energy strong and pure and keeping it clean. And so I have physical, mental energy, so is the rest of my energy okay otherwise?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess my other question is now that I'm working this full-time thing, is how am I to be doing on my off time my spiritual work? Am I still meant to be doing any type of services or working on my business still, or is that meant to just sort of go by the wayside?
That's your decision, but the cards might tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's always worth having having both.
Yeah.
Because how I do it, I change from one uniform into the other uniform.
Mm-hmm.
So I get people messaging me while I'm at work. I'm in the work uniform. So I've got to actually change just to give a message.
And that's how it feels for me. It feels like I literally have to shift, and I can physically feel the shift of selves. Like I'm in my nursing self and nursing mode, and I can sit and study my EKG rhythms and drugs, or I shift into the angelic ascended master goddess, self. And
that is literally the best way of doing it.
Okay.
It's actually better doing both, because you do too much of one and it can be quite.
And that's partly why I'm doing it, because I needed that grounded normalcy. And they have their own little Facebook group, and I'm thinking, I think I'll start a new Facebook profile just for work that's normal. It doesn't have all my weird stuff, my weirdness. Because like there is one doctor yesterday who was grilling me and asking me questions of, why did you take off all this time? I'm like, well, I've been taking care of my parents. And well, what do you do with your time? Like, don't you get more bored? And I'm like, oh, I'm taking priestess classes and shaman classes. Yeah, let me just share. Like, I don't want to, like, because it's the same group of people and same group of doctors you're always with, and they're very tight. And I'm like, I'm trying to like be social and friendly and part of it at the same time, keeping a healthy boundary of sharing one version of myself and not the other version. Because if they start going into that and, oh, here's a real Facebook pile and
both of them will come up though. That's the whole problem.
Pardon?
Both of them will come up together. So you got to be careful.
Well, I tried to Google. Maybe somebody can tell me if they Google just Natalie De Leon, does my current profile come up? Because I don't have it under that. It's Natalie Mary Grace. So yeah.
Natalie, I went to about 20 years ago. I was judo coach, and there was two other judo coaches. There was an osteopath who I used to like to stretch me back, and a doctor who liked healing off me. Isn't that amazing? So some doctors can be a bit open.
Yeah, I did mention that I do Reiki because we have the massage therapy students are coming in to give everybody 15 to 30 minute free massages. on a regular basis. There's going to be a room that you can just go sign up for massage, and like a meditation room. They're opening a meditation room, and then free yoga at lunch. Like a lot of benefits, a lot of really good benefits. So, oh, you're shuffling cards, aren't you? Stop. Forgot.
I like shuffling cards.
I figured.
I shuffled them ages.
It felt like free. It felt like free flow for free flow Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I'm sure these were the last ones. Oh well, divine timing, harmony. I don't know if it was divine timing actually. Yeah, divine timing. Yeah, it was. Your prayers are being answered. Harmony. Let the angels take your troubles away. Bring harmony. Harmony is balance as well, and I would say that's to do with your work and your spiritual. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Definitely.
And finding harmony and being true to myself, and being careful what I say, but at the same time, like, oh, maybe it is safe to share like a teeny tiny bit of that other part of me, like I mentioned the Reiki thing because we were all talking about that.
I think at the end of the day, it's a bit like 2 years ago when I used to say I'm at the lollipop and I just get abuse, and I think to myself, should I have said that? Should have just lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, or should have just not answered it. So yeah, I would do the same. You don't want to mix the two, really.
Yeah.
But nursing is healing, isn't it, in a way?
Oh, it absolutely is. So it's just, a lot of people have no awareness of all this other side of it. But like there's two, like my boss and one other coworker, they have similar skin, eczema, inflammatory issues. And so I tell them like, well, I am also a holistic health coach and functional medicine trained, and how I healed it, the probiotics and the natural healing and the diet and then getting rid of gluten and sugar. And so they were both like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Like you know a lot. So, I mean, that's already sort of outside of the box thinking, and they were really like open to it and pleased with it. So
it's good that people are open to all that.
Yeah.
You do get the odd few, or you get ones that just go by the book.
Right. No, they were both like really receptive. I mean, it's a minor thing, right? Because I was like, my hands were as bad as yours, and I showed them and how good they are now. And I was like, there's other ways to heal, but so yeah, but
well, most big pharma medicines are from natural healing that they've stole from Africa or wherever. They've got the chemicals and then turned it into a drug, haven't they? So it's just the same.
Yeah. Well, like digoxin, medicine that we give for the heart is digivined. It's from the foxglove flower.
Yeah.
Beautiful flower.
Right.
Yeah, foxglove. Aspirin is a tree bark, but yeah, they've just purified it and made it an exact dose. But so no, I love healing. I love medicine. I love all of it, but anyway, I just I like to bring that comfort to people when they need it.
Okay. I don't know where Deb's gone. She disappeared. She might be in a different timeline.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah. Oh, her camera's on, but they physically are not on camera.
I had to go potty.
Oh,
4 hours we've been going.
Thank
I
you.
thought, at your age, Deb, you need a commode.
Oh,
Listen,
that's not nice.
Sorry.
he's right, actually. I am up there in age.
Nah.
I had
All right.
I had to take a bio break.
A bio break. I like that term. A good term. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. I've been holding it for quite a while. I think we have
Next one, Daphne is requesting support and love as she heals her inner child.
She wants the same healing as Lena.
Okay.
This one. That was special, actually.
Yeah, no, I've been having a lot of emotions coming up. So I'm going to have a special date with my inner child. And it started when I was guided to write my memoirs. And then I stopped because it was too much drawing me back. But I have so much fun expressing my inner child. But there's so much sadness locked up inside me.
Needs releasing, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I've forgiven everybody, and I understand now, I understand the whole picture, and I just love, my family, but I've been holding this for way too long.
You haven't released it though. You may love and you have forgiven, but you haven't released and you haven't forgiven yourself. You haven't said it's okay to you. It's okay. You haven't said, oh, it's okay for you to be sad.
That's it, because you always figured I had to be like the wall, right?
First card.
Be the loving, compassionate person. What's that, honey?
Surrender and release.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a very special create a very special moment here. And I just ask that you just give me your love and your support, and I'll do this tonight. And I think.
Deep breath. It's okay to cry. It's okay to release all these emotions because they have to be gone, and release it into the universe, because that little girl deserves to be happy. She deserves to be loved. She deserves to run in the fields with the butterflies.
She's a kitty cat.
She deserves to have the fairies around her playing and having tea parties.
Yeah, that was me.
I know, I can see. I can see.
Yeah. So I'm gonna create that special moment, and I'll do it on the floor like a picnic with a candle in the middle, and just invite all the goodness, and we'll do the releasing together. We'll go over the moments, embracing each other with the utmost love and compassion. That I know it's for me to do. I could have, whenever I saw what happened with Lena, I thought, oh, yay, but no, I know it's for me to connect with my inner child and my past. And
a good way of connecting, Daphne,
what's that?
To write to her.
Yeah.
If you write,
yeah,
get a reply with your left.
Right. Yeah.
It's quite interesting when you do, and what you can do a year, say 0 to 3, then say 3 to 8 and 8. And it's interesting the information you get. You wouldn't believe the information when I did it. Yeah, things that I'd forgotten, things that I'd actually forgotten. But I hadn't forgotten. Me as a child remembered, but I didn't.
Right. Well, that's how this all started coming up.
Yeah.
It's when I was guided to write my memoirs. Right.
What I ended up doing, I ended up going to a sacred place with the conversation and me, and then I burnt it at a sacred circle.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it was like gone, if you get what I mean. The problems had gone.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody, and I know you're all there with me.
Absolutely. Everybody's holding space with you. Everybody's sending their love.
Thank you.
You can feel it in your heart right now, and this powerful energy.
You know what? I just realized, I think some of this has to do with something that my dad put in my head. When we were being punished as a child, we were told if we cried, we'd get it more and harder. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be tough.
Yeah.
Take it like a man, even though you're not. Okay. So now you need to forgive your dad.
Yeah. I did a big clearing one time, and I wrote I got the guidance at 10 p.m. and I went on till 4 a.m. writing all my forgiveness down for everything, including myself, forgiving myself from the earliest childhood memory. And when I was done, I slept for a bit, and then the morning came, I went outside and I read it all out, and then I burnt it, and I received a big, huge globe of green energy ball. As I walked in the house, I looked at it, and it was like I knew what to do with it. I put my hands on both sides of it, I reached out, and I compressed it in, and then I pulled it into my heart, right? It was a gift for the healing after what I did. So, right. Yeah.
I feel Archangel Metatron is working with your inner child too.
Yeah, he is my play. He loves to play. He does. I know people say that casinos are bad places, but if you go there, just for fun, every once in a blue moon, I wanted to take an online course, and I didn't have the money for it, and there was a midnight deadline where if I could, pay for it by then, it would be reduced to half. And I lived two blocks from a casino, and I asked Archangel Metatron if he'd come with me to the casino and just to make enough money for this, right? And I saw his symbol in my third eye. So I went to the casino, and oh my gosh, the first slot machine I saw was a big video thing with like a jester dancing, right? Twirling, swirling, it was like Circus Soleil. And I just started winning, like one after another, and I was going, woohoo, and I was dancing around, and people were watching me, and the money just kept coming and coming, and I had the $200 like real quick. Anyhow, I left, and as soon as I left, someone jumped in my seat. And next weekend I went back there just because I wanted to be a casino fairy and give people little tiny chips of amethyst and say I was a casino fairy bringing them luck, just for fun, right? And I noticed that, the Circus Soleil slot machine isn't there anymore, because when you have joy and you're not pushing yourself because you need something, but you're just having joy, then you attract more joy. And they didn't want anybody being joyful in that casino, so they removed that slot machine.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's the one time I interacted with Archangel Metatron, and we had a blast,
Yeah, his specialty is actually inner child stuff too. So it definitely, he works with you with this. So definitely work with him, call him in tonight when you do your stuff.
We have 16 or 17 casinos around us.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
The answer to that, if you do it without greed and you do it for purpose, you'll win every time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We've got a new one right next to the football stadium. We've never even been in it. We've never walked in the door.
I was abroad, ran with my family. It was dead young. We'd run out of money, and the hotel had a bingo, and there was 3 days left of the hotel. And I said to my wife, "We'll win that tonight." I won the line on 8 numbers, and I won the house on 22 numbers. 150 euros I got. Enough money to make the holiday good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Now, I'll just tell real quick. I used to play Texas Hold'em poker on, just go to play for fun at the pubs, and I did this quite a bit, and I became quite good. But then I hadn't played for a couple of years, and I met someone who was going to go into a tournament at one of the casinos one day, and of course, it cost about $100 and something to go in it, but big payoff. And I said, well, I haven't played for a long time, and I've only, I think, one time gone to the casino to play. I said, okay, I'll go. And he was bragging that he always made final table. Anyhow, we went there, and I just wanted to be there for fun and see how it goes, right? I called in my angels, asked them to surround my table, whatever table I was on. And I was envisioning angels floating around over above all the people at my table. Well, my friend got knocked out in 17 minutes. I was there for over 6 hours. I was taking people out. They were trying to be like the hard, grumpy people, trying to make me interfere and do stupid stuff. But I was knocking them out, and they were going, "Oh boy, you're good, right?" But anyhow, it was all because I just was there for the fun of it, and I had my angels with me, and I wasn't taking anything seriously. It happens every time you worry and you take things too seriously, you work everything in reverse energy. So it really is important to have fun and to be in joy in everything you do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
2 cards, or have I given you 2 cards? I can't remember.
You gave me 1 card. Can't remember what it is. Anybody remember?
I've given you 2. Oh no, was it harmony? I don't know. It's a long day.
Yeah. Give me 1 more.
Oh, go on then. I once had a message from my guide in 1999 that Man United were going to win the treble. I put hundreds on it, and I won thousands. And since then, they've never told a thing to me. I was working at work, and they just gave me the message, and I thought, where did that come from? I'm going to do that, and ask my dad to do it. They've never told me anything since.
Stop.
Just one?
Yep.
Harmony.
Harmony.
I'm sure I just said that.
Right. Yep. And I was just saying that too.
Yeah. You didn't need the card. I'll just tell you what card it is.
Nah.
Right.
All right. You can move on now. I'm good.
Okay.
We'll just be telling stories the rest of the time. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Lily, who's next?
Next is Davina.
Davina. Hi, honey. Then after Davina is Suzette.
Yeah, Suzette. And then Jillian.
Okay. Scan, insight, and healing. Okay. Your ovaries bothering you again?
I feel a little like nerve pinching for a few times this week.
Nerve tension?
Like pinching, it feel like a nerve
in your back,
in my lower right lower abdominal.
Okay. Your hormones are fluctuating, so let's make it better.
Davina, I could see Mother Mary giving you a big hug. Huh? Mother Mary was giving you a hug. I've never said that before, but I could actually see that with me remote viewing. Giving you a
giving her a hormone lift.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did you say Mother Mary?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's kicking it up a notch. She's bringing your hormones into a normal level. Like I was asking for like 25-year-old hormones. So it'll make you feel better and bring things back to normal.
Thank you.
Have you been dreaming?
Dreaming? Yes. I even dream about a leader of the Tibetan monk.
Have they all been good dreams or?
Yeah, just like I saw him and his previous successor, because usually after they pass, their body become like a statue. And the life one and the two generation showed up, but I don't know what does that mean. But he was chatting with me, and I was shuffling the card. But toward the end, I haven't even pull any cards out. It was 2 nights ago, and I've been sleeping a lot.
Well, the energies are pretty strong, and we know that the energies are going to be strong, and maybe you needed to sleep. So, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with sleeping a lot. I don't see anything draining your energy. Do you, Phil?
No, I feel good. But the main thing that I asked for scan and healing last week after we chat, because last week I didn't request for the scanning, but our chatting, I feel a surge of energy from my behind my neck and my upper chest, and I could feel like energy floating, and I don't feel like any energy that's bad, and I just feel like I need a lot of sleep. And sometimes the third eye and the crown chakra. So if I wanted to ask any insight, it will be you guys, which is my soul family, who I can trust. So that's why, I'm asking for, even right now, I could still feel sensing the energy about behind my neck and my upper chest. And today, everybody talking about the spine, the back neck. So I just wanted to see if there's any, thing that you guys could let me know or something.
No, you're getting upgrades.
Because I was thinking, am I getting any downloading or something? That's what I thought.
Yes.
Nothing bad.
Yeah.
Everything good. Everything good. And for you to feel something?
I know. I was hurting Lena. I said, okay. See, she could feel something right away. I said, okay, it's my turn. And usually I'm very, up, not necessarily upbeat, but I will go to the beach or something. Since Monday till today, I haven't gone out at all. So I just feel like I'm getting downloading or something. So I just let it flow. I just go to sleep. When I want to eat, I eat. When I want to sleep, I sleep. But
That's
you guys,
good.
but you guys were a person that I could, discuss this with and have trust and feel comfortable. That would be my soul family that I can open up and discuss about it.
Yeah, it's all good. All of it.
Thank you.
Davina, I just picked a card for you. You've got the power of the creator there.
Thank you.
But you want your own cards now because I picked that for you. That no?
That.
No, that must be yes and stuff. There you go. Forgiveness and the power of the creator again. I did shuffle it.
Again.
Forgiveness. So you know what forgiveness is.
Yes.
Don't feel angry to anyone.
Yeah, I've been doing a decree that the lash, and also another one that about the polar.
Yeah.
That you post since November till now. I've been doing it every day.
Is that the forgiveness one?
Yes. The polar Asia chakra that you post back in November 2022, and then the last was just about 1 or 2 weeks ago. So I've been.
She's my twin flame, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing both
from Australia.
A daily basis right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And toward the end, just anchoring heaven and paradise on Mother Earth.
Mm-hmm. She's got a lovely voice.
Yes.
Not like mine.
And by the way, can you help me to scan my kidney?
Your what?
Kidney.
I don't know.
Kidney.
Kidney?
Kidney or bladder? Because I've been going to the restroom so many times. And I've been drinking a lot as well, but I just wanted to.
Just don't drink as much.
I don't see anything wrong.
Okay, good. Because maybe because I drink a lot, so that's why in and out, right? So it has to, yeah. Okay. Because for like about 2 months right now, at nighttime I'd have to wake up like 1 or twice, but not before. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to check it. This is kind of active bladder, But before like 2 months ago, I don't need to do that. But for this,
are you drinking a lot up until bedtime?
Right now I try to stop drinking after 9 o'clock. But before even I drink that, I don't need to wake up at nighttime. It's been like 2 months. I didn't want to, check with you guys in the very beginning, but it's been 2 months. So I just, wanted to take this opportunity today to check.
Yeah.
There's no burning or no pain.
No.
You just have to go.
Yeah, I just have to go.
It's nothing.
Yeah. And then earlier you talked about the uterus, and actually I just feel a nerve pinching on the right lower abdominal area. Yeah, but I
did healing there. I did healing there because I saw it had grown a little bit and had been gone down, but it was your hormones, which is what
the meeting.
The hormones, which I told you I had we had done some work on.
Yeah, I'm glad that you spot that, because that was not my main question today, but I'm glad that you picked that up.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're
You're welcome.
Into love and gratitude to all.
I love you.
Love you.
Okay, the next one, Suzette.
Suzette.
Oh, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I'm recovering from you guys last week. I'm trying to stay in positive and wait for divine to come in and recalculating here. I did get a message from my higher self, woke up with words, and it's still telling me that I'm reversed from my guides. They can't hear me, I can't hear them. I don't know where you guys went.
That's not true.
Oh, there goes the phone again. Something's still going on. Do you see it, Philip? The phone is acting screwy again.
We can see you and hear you fine.
You look okay.
On my side, it was going screwy again. So there's still something going on.
That looks okay now.
Okay.
It's been some dark force has been affecting mine all night, but I've got my shungite, so it should be okay.
You have shungite?
Yeah.
I do have some shungite. Should I use that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go find it. It's in the bedroom somewhere. So if we could concentrate on what the guides are telling me, the reversal, I think that will fix things. I don't know what else to do. I am getting higher self guidance, but it's very, very light.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's your higher self. If your higher self is saying that your guides are still blocked, your guides are not blocked. It's impossible to block your guides.
I'm not in contact with anything.
Well, your guides are always with you, and your angels, your guardian angels, they're never blocked from you. So I think whoever is saying that it's your higher self is the trickster energy.
Okay.
So that's the problem right here. That's not your higher self.
Okay. They're coming in while I'm asleep and giving me words. And then, so.
Yeah, that's, well, of course, that's when you're most vulnerable, is you're sleeping. That's not your higher self.
Okay. All right.
That is false.
What?
That is false.
Okay. False light. Okay.
Is it a male?
No, it felt like me.
It looks like you?
It felt like me.
It felt like you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm supposed to be getting my messages, is through, I'm supposed to be the Edgar Casey, the female Edgar Casey. I'm able to tune in and prescribe to people in my sleep like Edgar Casey did. So I guess I have to really work on that. But I'm not getting.
Yeah, what I would do is take every message as a pinch of salt. Don't believe it is true or don't believe it's false. Just try and work on the message itself. Why would they actually say your guides are blocked? They're not blocked. They might be a bit wary because you might have been infiltrated and they're a bit wary of all this. But you look better. Your energy looks better today, by the way. You look like you're in a better place.
Look like what?
You're in a better place.
You look like you're in a better place. Your energy looks better. But always question, why would this energy tell you that your angels and your guides are blocked? That's impossible. Number one, it's like them saying that your creator's blocked. You've blocked creator. That's impossible. That's impossible. Every breath we take, we're connected. Nobody can block our God from us. No one.
Okay.
Nothing. So these tricksters.
Yeah, Deb, unless something was inside you blocking, you'd have to be inside you, but there's nothing inside you. You'd have to be semi-possessed than to block, if you get what I mean.
Are you getting these messages telepathically?
I get them while I'm asleep. I wake up with the words in my head and then I write them down.
How are they doing this?
They told me I was a scribe.
How are they getting these messages in her head?
And the messages in words or voices, you scribed. They scribe messages up, yeah.
I wake up with words and then I write it down.
It might be your guides testing yourself.
Might
to see what you're. It might be the good side testing to see if you start thinking, is it trickster or not?
Oh, okay.
Do you get that, Deb? It might be deliberately seeing your reaction.
Okay.
I when I was 10, 12, I was getting attacked by demons, and it wasn't. The angels were testing to see what my fear rating was to do warrior work when I was older.
Mm-hmm.
I only found out a few years ago, so it was great childhood. But sometimes it's to see if you've learned to check the energies, to check them out, to check the answers. What they're giving you. You got to question it. Always question it.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing is, am I on a twin flame journey?
Do you know twin flame? Like I've just mentioned, Paula's my twin flame, and we connected a few years ago, and she gave me a lot of keys and opened me a lot up. And now I hardly speak to her. It's like they're there to help. You're there to help their keys and push them on their journey, and they're to help you. But it doesn't mean that you're with them all the time. But I'm not sure. What do you think, Deb?
I'm not. I mean, whether we have our twin flame or not, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that because I don't think it's relevant. What are we here for? I mean, we're here to help humanity. Whether I have a twin flame or not doesn't matter.
Right.
So, they're there to help you on your path if you need them. That's all I look at it. Yeah.
I don't even know where my twin flame is.
I had my heart chakra blocked and she unleashed it with words. She said a few words about 4 a.m. and I started crying for an hour. I've never cried in my life before. So it was very, very weird, strange experience. So, and it actually pushed me into an awakening, which was even more weird. Yeah. And Deb, I think our first healing event, I was going through an awakening during that healing event. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's not something to focus on. If it happens, great.
Yeah.
It's not something to sit and worry about or focus on or try and find. If you're meant to find your twin flame, then you will. If not, don't worry about it. This is not something that even,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
You're welcome.
I did pick a card for you, miracles.
Oh, good.
Sometimes you might feel you need a miracle. Yeah.
Miracle?
A miracle on your path. Just ask Source to do that. Source can do that. That's what that's saying. Let God show you the path to resolve your situation now. Yeah.
Okay.
Not you guys, not anyone around. Source himself or herself, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But your energy is better anyway. So that's good.
Uh-huh. My third eye has been hurting ever since you guys cleared me, and I got this pimple to prove it. It feels like it's indented here. It's been weird, and I've been working on clearing that energy because that pimple's got to go.
You know, when I connected to one of my aspects, and I felt like I had my third eye was turning crystal eye. It was like a lump there. It was weird.
Yeah.
You just imagine waking up and you're a crystal.
Okay. All right. I'll get my shun guide out. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, son.
Thanks.
So we have the next one,
Yes.
Jillian.
Hi guys.
Hi, Jillian.
Jillian.
I gotta tell you something really crazy. Like this is
Yeah.
probably the craziest yet. You ready? I don't mean to scare you, but guess what?
What?
I feel okay today. I feel okay in this moment. There's nothing torturing me. There's no glass coming through my face. There's no spiders, no octopuses, nobody trying to kill me that I know of. Nobody cock blocking me except for myself because I'm not stable enough to do that right now. There's nothing sewing my ear together. There's no portals to hell. There's no new unsanctioned facial surgeries that I got abducted and got. There's no family calling me derogatory racial slurs that don't make any sense. No new abductions, no archons. And I feel okay right now.
Unfreaking believable.
I know.
You have a crystal crown on.
And yeah, I did get a new crystal crown. And yeah, it only took 2.5 years of all this shit. So yeah, if you want to just send my certificate in the mail, that'd be great. But I can't believe it. I watched
She
it.
graduated from Heal Teach Love School.
It was fucking awful. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even smoke. I hate smoking, but I feel like I need a cigarette or something. But yeah.
Jillian, when you were on there, I thought, what's next? And there's no next.
Good. I'm fine. Let's party or something. Like I always listen to people and they say like, oh, I feel good today. And I'm like, what is it? What do you mean you feel okay? Like this ends? But I probably only had one other attack but it was probably like a month ago. 4 of my bra underwires just came out on their own. But I don't know. But that's over with. But yeah, besides that, I feel okay. And I feel good in this moment. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Screaming out the window. The dog's not even barking right now. Wow.
See, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Now you can scam me. No, I'm fine. But thank you. Yeah.
If Rick scans you just by looking at you, I would have gotten all these little beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, like I'm still clearing this. It's been a nightmare, but today in this moment, I feel good. And those like little blemish patches help too. I guess they don't stand up to intergalactic BS.
Well, you're in Pennsylvania. You're by that poison air shit.
Yeah, let's send love. Yeah, and then like I feel good, and then I'm like another toxic exposure.
Yes.
30 miles. No. So let's do some extra shielding. I was outside today in the light. Yeah. So send Gaia some love, and thanks. And now you guys don't have to be so prude, and because I went through it, you don't have to hide everything. But yeah, you're always like, oh, Jesus is washing your feet, and archangels around you, and then me, it's like, you're nobody. You're just an experiment of nothing. And I'm like, prude.
Well, they're around you. Are you kidding?
It's all right. Heal, Teach, Love plays hard to get. It's all right.
Archangel Michael's around you. You're heavy duty stuff. You got
Oh,
all-
now they come around.
No, they've been around for a while.
I know. They're probably like they're probably like, shit, this is not in the handbook. I don't even know what to do. Look at each other.
You got him laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, everybody mark it on the calendar. Jillian feels all right.
February 18th, 2023. Jillian's okay.
Yeah. And I got more forks. Well, guess what? I got an idea for another crown.
Oh,
A
yeah.
tuning fork crown. How about that? That's coming soon. What do you think?
No, don't waste them on that.
This is like $20, so I'll get another one, then I'll hit them, and then they'll, yeah, I don't know what'll happen. So.
You'll have to get the thing and so you put them around your head and start.
She'll be humming.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. I do hear like a couple different hums and things.
I heard one of the hummings.
And I
I'm
don't even
hearing
think I don't even think I'm getting like AI interception in the phones right now, right? Is it kind of clear?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Woo!
Yeah, tonight they've been doing me, haven't they, all right?
I know.
Send it to Phil. No. All right. So yeah, you guys are probably got Jillian's last. What now? But yeah. End on a happy note in this moment.
We give her cards? Yeah.
I don't know. Say stop, Jillian.
Stop, Jillian.
Celebration.
Oh, thanks, Father. I mean, Phil.
Your intentions of changing your life are coming. You got to celebrate for that. So yeah.
All right, everybody's
you're gonna get a
invited to the
normal life.
party. You're all invited.
Yeah, and that truth and integrity, which I can say right now, 2 years ago I couldn't. Let the past go. You've learned the lessons. It's past now. Go forward. I think.
You know, now that nothing's like stabbing me down or physically hurting me, I can. Thank you. I love you all.
Love you too, honey. You crack me up.
I love you, Phil. Phil, you gotta say I love you back.
I love you.
Oh! Good job.
Lily?
Guys.
Okay, next one we have Ryan.
Australia, Ryan?
Ryan, iPhone. Where is he? There.
He's awake.
Oh.
Hi, Ryan.
What time is it there now? About 7, is it?
It's 8:17.
8:17 a.m.
Well, good morning.
Good morning to you guys. Just popping on to say hello, and
Let me look at your eye. You got something in your eye.
I'm not surprised. I'm accepting it all.
Yep, that one. Oh. You got someone in your eye.
I don't think you got any parasites on you.
No, it's someone.
That's good.
Yes, go in the light. Go in the light. There you go. It's better. Where'd you go traveling?
Well, just to places I don't know, like people I don't know.
Was there a guy with a
houses
beard?
that I don't know.
Was there a guy with a beard in your travels? Long beard?
So there's just so many people. Long beard. I can't remember. My memory is pretty wiped. I think it's been wiped again.
Yeah.
I usually remember a lot. I just get memory wipes.
Guy looks like a wizard. Wizard. I want to say he's like a wizard. He can come and go.
Deb, why have we got an echo now?
I don't know.
Oh, it's probably me. One sec.
It's me.
Okay. Better.
Sorry about that.
Thanks. So it's giving me a headache.
Yeah, I've been feeling headaches, hey.
Do you know, I don't normally say this right. AI's been messing with you a bit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. AI, I've been very interested in AI. So
You don't want to mess with that. But so is this AI that I'm seeing? My head.
sorry about that.
This guy has a long beard and now he's wearing like a cape and a wizard hat. He didn't have the hat on before. So he can come and go, and it goes in your body. You can leave.
You know what his intention is?
No, he's only giving me a headache right now. I don't think his intentions are good. I don't even know if he's real. Oh, goodness. Do you have a headache?
Not anymore.
Thanks.
It's okay.
I had one yesterday because I couldn't sleep like all night. I felt like I had some pizza and I was like,
it's a mother. Yeah. Oh God, it hurts.
Yeah, it was hectic.
Yeah.
I had it all yes. I just thought I
You want
couldn't
to throw
sleep.
up? It's so bad.
Whoa. I trust you'll get rid of it easy, eh? How do you get rid of them?
I don't know. I've never done it before. I'm negotiating with the aspects to see how do we get rid of it. I thought the shungite didn't.
Yeah, I have shungite all in my water and I drink. I always have shungite everywhere around me.
Yeah, I can't believe I don't have any shungite. I thought, wait a minute, I do. Somewhere here.
It's probably the most important one these days, say, in shungite.
In this room. I need to get some smaller pieces. I think it's in the other room.
I think I know a being that can get rid of it. She just said humans. Crap. So you might feel this.
I feel it because my headache's gone.
This is Everett crystal source being. All right, she's done it. I think she created a grid around it, something like that.
Was she like a crystal dwarf?
The crystal source being, I think she created a crystal energy field around the area. Something like that. I've never seen one of them before. I have seen them. I didn't know how to get rid of it.
I'll call that in as well then, I suppose.
Yeah, can do.
Crystal source. Whenever.
Crystal source beings, you just call in the crystal consciousness.
Well,
she's one of my early aspects, but you can connect to them. It's the kind.
So when they're your aspect, like you can connect better when they're your aspect.
Yeah,
you can connect easier.
Your most powerful being is either a light being or a crystal source being. It's one of the first ones you were before your old soul. As your old soul was being created, and all the memories and all the past lives, that's the earliest one. So basically, it was created before physical bodies were being, if you get what I mean.
Thank you for all that. That was a bit scary.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if AI was real, but there you go.
Oh, it's real.
So you had me questioning it too until he started giving me pain.
Yeah, I believe it was like AI was created just when Source was created. Like it's like the shadow of it, the soulless version of it.
I think
it's ancient. I believe it's ancient as like it's not bad. It's just doing what it wants to do without the love. You know, it's just doing what it's doing.
I think it's like a create, like a matrix creator. I think part of. Do you want 2 cards?
Oh yes, please. Yeah. Stop.
I'm saying things then I'm not 100% on, so I shouldn't be saying.
Yeah.
You need some frequency, and you need to play with it with your inner child. Enjoy it with your inner child. Playfulness. So,
is that? Thank you.
Fun on your journey, which you probably have loads of fun in Australia.
Yeah.
And
not on the earth plane.
Frequency to ground yourself a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
See you guys.
See you later.
How's your headache goes?
It's gone.
That's beautiful. All right.
Deborah.
Is there anyone else?
Yeah, I think Deborah Walker.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
I'd like a scan.
Okay.
Do you want some healing as well, Deborah?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Picking up, you've got. Have you been having headaches?
No, I think you're picking up Rainbow next to me, which is having a headache.
I'm picking up headaches.
we're connected, so.
Should feel the energy going into your body at the moment. You should feel a change.
Yes.
I'm getting a bit of a bad back. I think everyone's got a bad back for now.
I feel vibration down there.
Back, yeah, the spine, and your hips. What about your knees?
Knees are fine.
Okay.
Rainbow's knees not.
Are you kidding me? Why am I picking her up?
No, I'm not kidding you. Like I said, we're connected right now. I've been teaching her, and she's we're connected right now.
Oh,
But I do think there's something in my left eye. Been trying to get rid of it for quite a while. It'll go away.
can you
And
go
then
in the
it
light
comes
so I can see your eye?
Go to the light.
What do you think it is? You think it's a lost soul, or do you think
So
it's
you're right there.
something
Good.
feeding?
That's good right there.
Left eye?
Left.
You feel drained recently then? Has it been
I've
taking
been
energy?
drained for quite a while, Phil.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called. Oh,
You wear contacts?
somebody's doing something with it right now, so. No, I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out, or I haven't been able to figure it out.
I don't think it's a lost soul. But
No. There's something there.
something obviously taking your energy, taking your soul energy.
I think what you're picking up, Phil, is from it's like below my neck, not quite down to the shoulder blades. When I stand up, it's like something's pressing down onto it.
No,
I was told.
I saw something in your eye. It's something I saw in your eye, and I can't.
That's separate than what I'm talking about with.
Okay.
I think it's connected. It's
yeah.
too connected.
Yeah.
I was told it was poison put in there.
No, it's transparent. No, it's transparent.
Can you feel the work being done now, Anna?
Yes.
That's why we can't see it.
That's why you can't see it. I don't understand. Oh, because it's transparent.
It's cloaked.
I can only see. I can only
It's not transparent. It's cloaked. Deb.
Oh, it's cloaked.
Cloaked itself. Yeah.
My
It's a bit
whole
like,
left side.
yeah.
My whole left side has been affected.
Exactly. Oh, I see a really pretty green.
Oh, I'm getting a pain in my underarm.
It's all attached.
It's almost like a knife going into my underarm, left side.
You know what I'm getting it. Is this an Archon creation?
Of course it is.
I was told that the Dracos poisoned me on my back, is what I was told by somebody else.
Yeah, but the ones who the ones in charge of it probably Archon. It's an Archon creation. They might be putting it in and doing it, but whoever created this, it's Archons create some weird stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not poison. It's actually it's an invisible device to the naked eye. So for us, it took us a few minutes to find it, but we can see it now.
Yeah, I thought you would pick it up right away, but if it was invisible,
it took us a bit to find it, but now we see it. We can see the outline of it.
It's a bit like it's like a machine. It's drawing your energy and it's sending it. It's got an implant. It's like instead of just having one device, you've got like a network device to do. I'll go in. I'll check it out on the other side.
Okay, thank you. I'm tasting something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what copper tastes like.
I'm back now, Deb.
Okay.
I think it was. The beings are huge. They do remind me of Dracos. Absolutely enormous. The tech on the other side has now been thinking. I wasn't sure if I was on a planet or I was on an Earth because it was like being in a building, like a cavey building with plasma tech. But I don't know if it's off because I didn't go outside, so I don't know. But we're back now. We'll start taking this out.
Okay.
That taste that you might have had might have been the battling that was going on, by the way. Did it taste like sulfur, sort of like a metallic?
No, I would have recognized sulfur.
Or a
I
metal?
don't know. I didn't.
No, like a metal.
I
Does it
don't.
taste, does it taste metallic?
I can't say it was because that's a normal gift that I usually do have is tasting metals, but don't know which metal. But this I didn't recognize at all. There wasn't a category for me to put it in.
Right.
Yeah,
So
when I-
we're having a battle on another planet, chemical there. Not yeah. So yeah, or in Earth, but it feels like now it's on a are we on another planet? So.
I have such a hard time understanding you sometimes, Phil.
I do as well.
So I only got half of what he said. Half of what you said, Phil.
Now what it is, I'm in the zone. That's why I'm like here and there. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I can understand that.
Right, we can take these out there.
I got some relief in my lower back right now.
Do you ever have a foot problem? Sometimes you might have a tracker there.
There's something that moves around in my left foot sometimes.
Right, that could be the tracker. That's in case anyone gets rid of the implants or whatever. They know where you are, so they can put it back in. So we'll get rid of that as well.
You're going to have Bob do it, or do you want us to do it?
Yeah. Well,
I don't care. Use your own intuition.
No, Bob is his.
I know. I follow you guys. I've been watching you for a long, long time, and we've had some interaction. You healed my gallbladder the last time.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Bob Bob can do it.
Yeah.
Bob. Okay.
Oh.
Your eyes should feel better. Your whole left side should start feeling better. No, you should just feel energy, healing energy going in you now.
Okay. Seems like there's a small pinching off right where my spine and my skull is.
Feel better?
Yeah. Some intense energy is going up my left cheek right now, heading towards the ground. Oh, it seems to be getting blocked on the neck, on the left side. Okay, it's moving. It's still a little painful down the arm. Could it just be residue?
Yeah, sounds like it. How do you feel?
Much better.
Good.
My tank's empty.
Much better.
My tank's empty. I don't think I could heal anyone else now. I'm gone now. Oh, what a night. Do you want two
You're
cards?
breaking up.
You want two cards?
Okay, I'll take 2 cards.
They stop.
Stop.
There you go.
I can't see it. What is it?
Body care. So what that's saying is they're telling you to take care of your physical body, ideas and inspirations. God speaks to you through thoughts. Start listening to. So your thoughts, God source is speaking through you. Yeah. Take care of your physical body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got rainbow here, which also wanted to be scanned.
I thought Deb was doing it by accident.
What?
Are you scanning it, Deb?
Yeah.
Yes.
Doing it right now.
You are a very beautiful man. People for sharing.
Yes.
All right. I got the headache back again.
I'm just getting rid of my. That's it. I'm getting used to that now.
Headache, the back of the neck. Oh.
It's like top back.
I feel like all your energy is being sucked from your body. What's doing that?
Oh no, they're done scanning you.
Okay.
Yeah, that might have been from before. It might have been the AI in Deborah.
She might have been picking. You might be picking me up on her.
I know. If you link together, That could be why your energy's getting sucked out.
It's weird.
Her head, down the back of her neck, down her spine, to her hips and her knees, all in pain.
Sending healing to your back. You just feel like, I think everyone's back tonight.
It starts in her back.
Can you feel it?
She's got pinched nerves, several of them in her back, which are causing a lot. I think everything is being caused by that, except for maybe her knee problems.
You're working on her, but I can feel it in me.
Because you're linked together.
I'm also an empath, so. It's all right, lady. It's all right, lady. It's totally funny.
See, Adam?
Yeah.
I can speak, dog. That's saying feed me.
Look. You can't find her. Oh, whoops.
They like the energy.
Can you feel being worked on still?
Hmm?
How's your headache?
It's good.
Have they froze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back again.
You're back again?
Yeah.
Your bandwidth is really low.
Oh. Okay, you're doing cards?
Yeah. How do you know? You're psychic.
Did we miss something? Yes, Phil?
Just press say stop.
Okay. Rainbow, say stop.
Oh, stop. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
My God. You got the same cards.
That's
You heard me shuffling them.
Very interesting.
You heard me shuffling them as well.
Soul family.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I have got more than 2 cards, rather. Not weird.
That is, no, you can't make this stuff up.
No.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate what you guys do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And by the way, Natalie, I'm not an expert with AI. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm going to have to look into it. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Is Lily gone?
What did you say, Phil?
I'm not an expert in AI. I don't often see it like tonight, and I am shattered.
Oh, there's Lily.
You're shattered. You're tired.
I'm very tired. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been holding space. I try to pop on and hold space and send lots of support and healing to help you guys out. So I try to help. Yeah, because I know what it's like. So when I feel guided, I feel like to stay, and I feel myself, my aspects, which Mary Magdalene's one of them. They help. So
Yeah, tonight we took some major ones on.
yeah.
That's probably why I'm shattered.
Yeah.
And as you can see, my IT was being attacked every half hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you were talking about the AI, and there's some light workers are using it, and you can see it on their pages, and the photos, they got them, but it's not them. It's like them, like some beautiful painting, and then there's others that are just like absolutely against it. And I read a post of how there's infiltrated codes and energies where if you start using it, they literally implant themselves in you as soon as you start messing with it. And it's basically almost like you're accessing the implantation program. And there's some significant light workers that I know you're connected to that are using it. And it makes me question everything that they do, because if they're using it, then are they being compromised? And anyway, it's just a whole other topic.
I wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, but it's just, anyway, I stay away from it.
The thing is, it's been created outside I'd rather just connect with my aspects and do what I know. When you're connecting with something that's been created by other beings, you just don't have to. As soon as you start using it, you're letting them in, in a way.
Well, exactly. It's like you're giving permission, right? And where's the boundary? It's like, oh, well, I'm just making my picture of me look like some princess, right? Well, beautiful, but now you've given access.
You can't. Reversing that's very difficult.
Right.
It can be done, actually. I have done it on people, but it's you've got to delete the source and then get rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the program. Thank you.
We're done.
Are we done?
I think so.
Oh, we're getting.
Yes, we are. We did, Deborah.
Okay.
We just finished her.
No, I was talking about it. I didn't know if that came after.
We did.
Okay.
Everything's done.
No, Rainbow still has her headache.
That's what I was just saying.
What?
Right here.
Rainbow still has a headache.
It's in the front, right here.
I'll give you 3 minutes of healing, and then I'm empty. So just give us a sec.
Okay.
You got any stress at the moment?
Do you have stress, Rainbow?
No,
No. Okay.
no, I do not.
Because I took on your headache and then it's gone. Mine is gone. So yours should be gone.
Right.
Well, we're both empaths, so we might be picking up from other people as well.
No, I'm not
Okay.
an empath. So, but no, there's nobody else.
It's all right.
You still got a headache?
You still have it? Rainbow.
Yes, yes, it's right here, behind right here now. It moved from all through here, and now it's just right here behind my eye.
What I want you to do is take some water
It's
and
gone.
picture it with love.
It's gone.
You know, then I could see I actually pulled it into me hand. I think it was part of the system.
All right.
I think it was part of the Deborah.
Yeah.
I think it was a.
I was thinking that maybe. Yes.
Yeah. Right. I think that's it.
Like residue.
When you drink
Okay.
water, before you drink it, Rainbow, yeah, before you drink your water, give it love. And that way, when you're drinking the water, you're drinking love. And it'll go into your body. Okay?
Okay.
I've already.
This energy stays with you for a few days.
All right.
If anyone doesn't know, by giving it love, you think of the best moment in your life while you're holding it, and your hands are then giving that energy. Right.
All right, everybody. It's been a long day. I want to thank you all for joining us. We have another healing event next weekend for pets. And if anybody needs healing again, we will do humans after we do the pets. We'll see you then.
Right.
Thank you.
Lots of love. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you.
Thanks, Diane. Hi, Diana. It was good to see you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Lovely to see you. Bye.
Bye.